Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to get the bullshit out the way. It's your boy Dub Q in the building and your boy Goat. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna talk to y'all about the narrative that's constantly going around. But before we do that, TD, talk to the people.
Appreciate it, Mr. Davis. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want problems, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you were not touching the friends, ayy. You were not touching the can, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. Said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'd like to take this time to welcome y'all on in here to the Black Cat Panther podcast. There's a lot that's on my chest today. I think I'd like to say I woke up with gas on my chest. Um, and I'm gonna keep it short and to the point. The national narrative about Bryce Young, about the babyface assassin, about the babyface youngster that was supposed to come in here and be Steph Curry for the Carolina Panthers, has now taken over. Even after showing an abysmal showing from the quarterback position, we still get excuse after excuse after excuse. And guess what? Now the narrative is that the organization from the Carolina Panthers has failed Bryce Young. Not the fact that Bryce Young, as a quarterback, don't have the requisite arm strength, can't see over the middle. Not the fact that he can't make nothing but short passes and he could barely make screen passes. He's jumping to make on his tippy toes to make screen passes. But the national narrative has now said that the Carolina Panthers, who don't, nobody in the organization plays quarterback. David Tepper don't play quarterback. Scott Fitterer didn't play it last year. This year, Dan Morgan don't play quarterback. Dave Canales doesn't play quarterback. Frank Wright doesn't play quarterback. Josh McCown didn't play quarterback, nor did Thomas Brown. But what did I always tell you guys? In the NFL, you live and you die by quarterback play. Now, if you didn't get anything else from these lives the last couple of days, you live and you die by quarterback play. Fuck what you heard. Now, unless you understand where I'm coming from, you don't know which direction I'm going right now. Understandably so, the Carolina Panthers are a lot of things. They're a clusterfuck of an organization. They're a shitty franchise that has been ran. But I can say one thing that has been a definite from the Carolina Panthers. This year, they have taken every step forward offensively to make sure that Bryce Young has had every single piece that he has desired. Even his daddy was out here naming pieces that this boy wanted. They went and got Xavier Legette for him. Wasn't good enough. They went and got Deontay Johnson for him. It wasn't good enough. You look around, they revamped the entire offensive line, spent 155 on these motherfuckers, and it wasn't good enough. At some point in time, when you're standing in the pocket, you're going to have to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, it was me. It was me. I am the reason why this shit looks the way it looks. Because they're not going to sell the national narrative that, hey, a quarterback that you saw flourish at Alabama can come out here and look terrible. Nah. Excuse my French, but they did it with Mac Jones. Mac Jones did not get nowhere next the love fest that Bryce Young is getting right now. Tua Tagovailoa is not getting nowhere next the love fest that Bryce Young is getting right now, and he throwing up gang signs with
He
concussions.
dying. He dying.
He
He about to die on the
dying
field.
for this shit.
He
About to
about to
die.
die.
And you look around, Jalen Hurts have not received the love fest, and he only been in a Super Bowl. That Bryce Young. But you gotta understand when you got people who don't watch the games, you got people who tuned out from the games, but they're saying, "Oh, it's the offensive line, top 5 offensive line in pass block." Next excuse, "Oh, it's the separation." He was so wide open. His wide receivers were so wide open. Adam Thielen was on the sideline cussing Sunday, cussing because he was wide open and wasn't a damn safety in front of him. All you had to do was throw the ball and he would have had a touchdown. But he couldn't see him. Couldn't see him. Deontay Johnson, he has overthrown him 2 weeks in a row. No matter what fucking route he is running, he has overthrown him. But it's the organization's fault. Every time I listen to a national show, Unc and Ocho, ESPN, only person had the balls to say the truth was Stephen A. Smith. He said, this boy is worse than Jamarcus Russell. At the end of the day, it's his individual talent. They putting it on Carolina like they didn't give him or surround him with the weapons he needed. I call bullshit. At some point in time, the skill that you say that you have is going to have to show itself on the field. That's all I got to get off of my chest today. Because I'm sick and fucking tired of looking at the national narrative. I'm tired of looking at everybody around here blaming Carolina. Let me tell you something. Them boys that's in this front office on the offensive side should not receive any blame for what fucking taking place on this field. Now, defensively, that's a different story. But offensively, they went and got this boy a tight end out the draft. One of the best, the second best tight end behind Brock Bowers. They went and got this boy the best running back in the draft. You already had Chuba and Miles Sanders here. Every time you look, they're going to get a receiver. I just had somebody say we need to go and get another receiver. We just got receivers 2 drafts in a row. After some point in time, I'm sick of hearing the bullshit. When Andy Dalton trots out there Sunday, you're going to see, well, it wasn't as bad as, wait a minute now, because it's the same team, Bryce Young. Once again, we did the same shit last year. Week 3 in Seattle. It was not the team. Andy Dalton come out here and give you 361 yards, damn near drop back 60 times, and it wasn't the team. He made lemons out of lemonade. I'm sick of the bullshit. All I'm hearing is excuses. Fellas, how y'all feeling today, man?
Yo,
Look here,
how you
man.
doing?
Let me go on my little tangent.
Go ahead.
Because I'm going to have to get out here for a second and pop back. Okay. Q, you didn't say no word of a lie. Not now, word of a lie. Top 5, y'all. Top 5 offensive line. One thing they did, they went out there and they said, yo, JP, I got you up. Yeah. The whole thing was to give this boy everything he need to evaluate him. They went in the off season to help him, and that's what they did. Top 5, your offensive line for the Carolina Panthers is in the top 5. Do the PFF, every statistical category that they look at, as an offense going into week 3. They in the top 5. No blame. You went out there and you got you said Frank was old, outdated, this and that. That was a lie. His best numbers is under Frank. You had Thomas Brown. You tried that. You said he was young, innovative. Come from the Sean McVay tree. Probably so. He's over there. I haven't heard bad things about him where he's at now, doing what he does. It was him, Bryce Young. So they tried the year before that. Now you got a top offensive line. You got this young, innovative guy that y'all crowned and said he helped Geno, he helped Baker. So whether Canales did this or Canales didn't, you went out, you made moves to help Bryce Young. The reason why I'm pissed, you took y'all motherfuckers that cheer for the player, cheer for the back of the shirt versus the front of it. You're supposed to be a Carolina Panther fan. The Carolina Panthers did everything they could do to help this young man. The first year and the second year. Because make no mistake, we were not a number 1 team. We gave up resources to go up to number 1. We just won 7 games. You forget about that. Nobody want to say a damn word about that. So he did not go into no bullshit situation. No, he didn't. He still had Miles Samuels, who had just had 1,200 yards on the ground. Now, he regressed. I don't know what happened to him. That's not the same Miles Samuels that was in Philly due to an injury. The offensive line was not bad with Bradley Bozeman, Austin Corbett, Brady Christensen. They just got hurt. The LA Rams is dealing with injuries. They're not the same team. When you get some of your main players injured, much less 2 starting offensive guards, you know the guys that backing them up is not the caliber as the starters because they're backups. That's obvious. Duh. They're not the same caliber as a starter. If they would, they'd be starters. So you have injury, the team gonna have to take a step back. We got you under the assumption that regardless of somebody has an injury, next man up, you was going to be able to elevate this team. You failed us, brother. Now your representation wants to put out PR shit saying that the Carolina Panthers failed you because you want another payday. You want somebody to exercise that 5th-year option. You want those whispers to still be in the wind. That you could be what you was coming out of college. Even though we got footage of tape, 18 games that's stacked from here up to the ceiling, showing, throwing on your damn tippy toes. You're jumping in the air, ball sailing, overthrowing. You got one of the best separators in the NFL, in Deontay Johnson. They named a damn route after the boy. Now, how the hell did we fail you? Logic, Q, how the hell did we fail him?
Well, I'm gonna let Logic have this one. Let him get his time.
Yeah, man. Listen, you're absolutely right. Both of you guys are. Ain't nothing you said is wrong. Uh, I don't understand the media is still backing this young man, trying to say that it's the organization. It ain't a coincidence that in 2023, the 3rd game into the season, he was on the bench and Andy Dalton was starting. Mighty funny, we in 2024 and we back here yet again, week 3, and Bryce Young is now benched yet again. The common denominator, man. At the end of the day, he's not good. He can't get the job done. We got hoodwinked. We got bamboozled. We got lied to. This man was able to go to the combine and not do a single thing. Was able to go, get drafted number 1, and wait and be the last guy to sign his rookie contract. to make sure he get all the money he could possibly get. The reason why he did that, because he knew, just as well as everybody else knew, this wasn't gonna work. But at least I can get paid for it. At least I can swindle these guys a little bit longer. And I'm sure Canales figured that out as soon as he landed that dang plane, because now he's sitting here and didn't want to show him in the preseason. That's the reason why he didn't want him to play, because you couldn't hide him no more.
Once again, hit him in the preseason.
He hit him.
Yeah.
And you want to blame the organization? Yes, we ain't been ran right. Yes, we've been bad. But at the end of the day, numbers don't lie, stats don't lie. I don't give a damn about his daddy. I don't give a damn about the coaches. You're on that football field. And if you're supposed to be the number one overall pick, you need to elevate the people around you at some point in time. There's been multiple picks that come out that's number one. They've been on sorry teams that's been bad, that's done played horrible. But you saw some type of spark in them to say, man, if he get that boy some help or give him some time, he's going to be all right. You've not seen that with Bryce at all. And matter of fact, this is his second year, and he regressed. He got worse.
I like to answer Deron Kincaid right here before I get to the super chat. He said, I don't understand why the media is delusional and dysfunctional yet again. 2 years and he's not good as a quarterback. Come on, media, see the freaking light. But Deron, I'm gonna be real with you. The media doesn't watch Panther games. Let's just be honest and call it what it is, a spade with a spade. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
that's on the national narrative right now, they don't sit down. They haven't watched a Panther game probably since last year, since Frank Wright been there. And now they just seeing it come across your screen. Okay, Bryce Young bench. Okay, well let us go back and see. There was a couple of guys. Chase Daniels did a absolute wonderful breakdown assessment of Bryce Young
Yes,
and
he did.
why he was benched in the first 2 weeks because he was missing little simple calls of screens and reverse routes. He was missing so many simplistic. I'll call it simplistic. Well, fuck it. He was missing so many simplistic calls as a quarterback that it became that he couldn't do elementary items, simple, small stuff that we were saying 2 years ago about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold wasn't doing simple, elementary stuff that quarterbacks need to be able to do. And he can't read the defense. Number one, if you struggle with reading the defense and you struggle with even seeing over the line to be able to make a screen pass, we were watching Bryce Young jump off of the tippy toes, off of his toes to make a screen pass. That is a problem in the NFL, and you will not be able to conquer that issue because that's an issue you're going to have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 10, week
You can't.
17. Every week in the NFL, that's a problem. Straight up.
You generate power off your feet and your hips. You can't fucking jump. You laughing. You can't jump. You can't jump. I've never seen a quarterback jump. Maybe one play, like okay, yeah, just the little touch, over somebody's head or some shit like that, man. But jumping to throw downfield, what am I? I've been what, man? I'm in the twilight zone with this dude, man, for the last. I told, I told him it was gonna be like this, bruh. Now you got people bashing the organization. You keep hollering tapper, tapper, tapper. Yeah, he fucking up. But you gotta understand he wants to win. People talking shit about, yeah, he cussing. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. You any of y'all can y'all ass out there, Q. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
use you for example.
Uh-huh.
You bought that Durango, right?
Yes, sir.
And it fucked up. When you cussing when you brought that Dodge product, you
I
paid your
was.
goddamn money
I was.
and then started fucking up on.
Supercharger, huge motor, V8, all that shit. It ain't doing me
Okay,
a damn bit of good when the bitch just stopped.
this man brought a product and keep dumping money into it with coaches and everything like that, and it's not working. So he cussing and fussing. He throwing. He mad. He spent his
Mm-hmm.
money. Why y'all would do the same fucking thing? He gonna
Go.
learn.
These
Trust
niggas
me,
get mad about a meal at a fucking restaurant. Imagine how mad they gonna get if they spending billions on a franchise.
bruh, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not defending him. He's made some fucked up moves. But he keep trying. He went out there and spent 355 more. And you got a top five offensive line out of it. Right now, if you put your and I sit there, man, I've been up and I thought about this thing, Q. The line is
Mm-hmm.
top five. I said, shit. You know what? Damn it, Joey. Our line is top five. Okay, I've
Mm-hmm.
been throwing around the narrative of trading back out of that number one because that's a hellified asset to get me some more pieces. But also, I got two of Quinn Ewing's pieces from last year, Jatavion
Mm-hmm.
Sanders and Brooks. I don't, y'all know how I feel about Brooks. I don't want to play Brooks, get him 100% because you're coming back to save nothing. Nothing. Get him here. I need you 100, bro. I need you as best as you can be, like you was before you tore this thing, or as close to as you can get. Okay, you come back next year. I got a dynamic rookie back. I got a tight end with a year up under his belt that had to work on his blocking and everything. I got a top five offensive line. I might make some. I got contractual issues. Like I said, Brady Christensen, he's gonna be out of here, or I got to pay him. So hopefully I got some depth behind him. Austin Corbett, we're gonna see what we're gonna do with that at the center position. Or if I develop that UDFA that's behind him from Oklahoma State, what we're gonna do there at the center position. But it's a top five offensive line. Okay, goddamn, I can work. You know what I'm saying? We could go get Quinn behind that. Then I can start working on the defense. Two drafts, Q,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
2025, 2026. I'm competing in the South. I'm
If you do
competing
it
in the South.
correct, and you can at least get what 7 to 9 draft picks, and you realize one thing: everybody that you get is going to manifest in 2 years. If you go in the next year's draft and you say, hey, let me 2025, 2027, you should see some of the results for some of this product. Uh, First and foremost, am I right about that, Goat?
I think you are.
Okay.
I think
That's
you
a
are.
fact. That's a fact. That is
That's
a
a
Okay.
fact.
fact.
So with that being said, if everything you're going to start picking, it's going to take 2 years to manifest on them and see what they're going to be. That means you're talking about contention for the Carolina Panthers, probably not until 2028. 2028, you can start to see where this team should be prospering.
I,
And I'm gonna be real with you, Go.
I
If
can deal with that.
Canales, if Canales, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Canales, I've changed my mind about Canales over the last couple of days. And that's simply put, I didn't think Canales had the cachet to sit down with Tepper and say, this shit is not working, we gotta scrap it. And now that I see that he has that type of cachet now, which I didn't think he had it before. But anybody who's an offensive guru or offensive minded coach comes in here and say, I can't work with this motherfucker. You gotta understand now, if Tepper is gonna sit back and say, okay, fuck it, build it the way you want it, then maybe we can start seeing some things manifest here in Carolina. Maybe.
I can work with being competitive in 2 to 3 years. Not this embarrassment, unwatchable football that they have put on that damn field in the last 3 years, especially in the last 2 weeks. I'm not gonna stand, I'm not gonna sit around here and watch it. Hell, I'm not even really too much wanted to report on it and talk shit about it. I've been just talking shit. I'm tired of talking shit. I'm tired of talking shit about it. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm saying I got a top five offensive line. Woo, bright spot. The heavens just opened up, Q. You understand what I'm saying? Wow. Don't hurt my new running back. You understand what I'm saying? Have some sense about yourself. Put him on the shelf. Bring him back. Let him ride the bicycle therapy. You know what I'm saying? Give him the massages, whatever he needs. Icy hot. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? He don't got to come back. Bring me another receiver. Legit. I seen some things I'm liking every time he hit the field. You understand what I'm saying? He can get behind the defense, give him some more time. Go get me another one. The Jonathan Mingo project is over. Send his ass on out the door. Send his ass on out the
God
door.
damn. But we don't have to
It-
go high again in the first
no,
round for
no,
a
no, no,
receiver. You
no.
can
You don't.
take your
No, no, no,
time,
no. Exactly. Yep.
second,
Yep.
third round, and get a
Yep.
complimentary piece to him.
Yep.
Because if
Yep.
the if
Yeah.
this is your
Yep.
future,
Yep. Yep.
and you going
Yep. You don't.
forward with Deontay, Xavier Leggett, you just need one more motherfucker
Yep. Yep.
that can come
Yep.
in here and take the top off of something, be a deep threat, be some
Yep.
type of elusive type of receiver.
Yep. Go ahead and
What
pay
you got, Logic?
Deontay.
Yeah, I mean, you saw y'all saw the thing with Chase Daniels, how he was talking, uh, speaking about what was the issues and why he got benched. But then you also got to look at the situation with the guys that were sitting there with him. That was so easy to throw the organization under the bus and point the blame at
Yep.
everybody else except for
It's
Bryce.
easy
And
work. That's
yes,
easy work, Logic.
and I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, did y'all actually watch the games, or you just going off this media hype? Because at the end of the day, that's a quarterback sitting there telling you. All you other cats with defensive ends, linebackers, running backs running y'all mouth. That is a quarterback sitting there telling you this guy's play was not good enough, and he understands why he got benched. Y'all not winning right now. That does not matter. At the end of the day, that man, Canales, whether I like him or not, understands his situation. I cannot sit
Mm-hmm.
here and tie myself to this man. I'm 0-2, and we've looked horrendous. If I keep this
Mm-hmm.
man in, I'm out of here.
I'm gonna
So I
look like a
gotta,
fool.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I gotta do what I gotta do to save my job. This ain't about Bryce. He's not my guy. He was here when I got here. So that's not. I
but
don't know why people not understanding that. That part is crazy. Furthermore, y'all talking about people jumping up and down. It's so rare that it happens. Do y'all remember when Tebow came into the league and he was doing that jump pass at the goal line?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically how they had it. It was so rare that it would happen. It was the only time it was happening. But that's the mainstay for Bryce. That just lets you know just how rare it is. It's not supposed to
Yeah.
happen. You're supposed to be able to set your feet when you pass. If you're not
Only
able to do
thing,
that, it's not gonna work.
yeah, only thing with Tim Tebow, he was strong enough, you know what I'm saying, to
He
get the
get
ball
away
down
with
the
it.
field,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then he was big enough, he could bowl motherfuckers over, you know what I'm saying, with his feet. So
yes.
you know what I'm saying? You gain him a little bit more because of his physical attributes. But this boy has none of them.
He ain't got none. He's got none. And I guess he called himself being upset because the day before they said, "Oh, Bryce is our quarterback," and then the next day. But that's the NFL for you. That's the
yeah.
NFL. They don't owe you a
Yeah,
thing, bro. They don't
nothing.
owe you nothing.
Never
Yeah.
let your left hand know what your right hand thinking.
There
And
you
He
that's
go.
already
exactly
got
what
it.
the fuck
He
they was
already
doing.
got his fucking check. He just trying to secure another one with that 5th year option. He got $18 million at least sitting on the table, bro.
My thing is, go, where do you find the nerve to get upset that they bench you? Because where do you think you get this immunity from that you can just come out here every week, stink it up, put 84 yards out there, and think you're going to keep your job in the NFL?
Because
What, what,
they babied this motherfucker like they do a lot of young motherfuckers. Q, you allow this motherfucker to come in and tell Frank Wright what he wasn't gonna do, the wristband. You understand what I'm saying? You told the
yeah.
head coach. See, that's first of all. When this motherfucker came in here, I said you don't run a goddamn thing. You understand? Go the fuck on. Get the fuck out my face. I told you to wear a wristband. Matter of fact, turn the speaker off in the goddamn helmet. Turn it off in the helmet. Nigga, if you got to run to the sideline every fucking play, bitch, you gonna do what the fuck I say. Put the
Yeah.
goddamn wristband on. You would have been on the bench, motherfucker. You lucky you got them goddamn 16 games last year. Is what you lucky about. If it were me, you
But
Yeah.
hit me
I'm gonna
lucky.
be
I ain't
real
the
with you.
mother.
Go after 16 games last year, and this is how I know me and Goat and Logic, all of us are on the same page with this shit right here. After 16 terrible games last year, looking at this boy footwork and his inability to stretch the field, we all said, I don't need another year of this shit right here.
There we go.
I didn't need
There you
another
go.
year of this shit right
It
here.
was a unanimous decision. We didn't need to see another down.
Look at here, Scott, Frank, goddamn it, and who the other motherfucker, and Tepper. The three
There you
amigos. That's what
go.
the fuck
There
we
you
was
go.
on
Hey,
that one.
There you
hey,
go.
nah. Cause see, it's just like a little kid. You know, you have a little kid, he know who to play with. Some motherfucker can look at them kid and they straighten right up, 10 up. You see what I'm saying? He knew who to play
Hmm.
with. He knew he
That's
could
it.
play with Frank. He knew he could play with Frank.
That's it. See, they
He knew
they
it.
when they came in the beginning of his first year, that the stuff about not doing anything at the combine, uh, Frank, no, Tepper already talking to him and everything. You, they helped create this monster because at the end of the day, he felt like, well, shoot, they doing all this for me. Everything's guaranteed. I'm gonna be the number one guy. I'm all this stuff. He didn't feel like he had to answer to nobody. So
Nah,
that's why his
yeah.
attitude the way it is now. I'm the
Thought it
number
was
one
the
guy,
shit.
but
Yeah,
I'm the media darling. How dare you sit me down?
Oh
yeah.
my God.
It's a sense of entitlement, Q. He ain't
I,
supposed to be. You can't touch Bryce.
I
Can't
got two
fuck with
super
me.
chats to get to. I'm sorry, JP, it took me so long to get to your first super chat. Shout out to JP. He said, "Can't expect to succeed in a physical sport with the body of a Best Buy salesman." And then right here,
Exactly.
that shit hurt right there. But then he said right here also, Panther Nation owes Wright, McCown, Staley, Campen, Hurst, Chart, Bozeman an apology. They knew all along. I'm gonna tell you like this right here.
That's a
Look at
fact,
what
JP.
McCown is doing in Minnesota over there. And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
Sam Donald, any
Sam Donald,
motherfucker that
y'all.
go down is
Sam
throwing
Donald,
that
y'all.
ball. Sam Donald.
The ghost
Well, see,
seer.
we put Sam Donald. Y'all got to think he was fucking with Ben McAdoo. You see what I'm saying? So you got to
Mm.
give him a pass. You understand what I'm saying?
But go,
He
Yep.
was
even
already.
fucking with Ben McAdoo, Sam Donald didn't do bad that second
I
half of the
understand,
season.
but still,
He
but
did.
it was still Ben
It was
McAdoo
still
though. You
Ben. Ben
understand?
didn't
It's
know.
still
Yeah,
Ben
Ben was
McAdoo, bro.
horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben was horrible. Yep.
yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. But shout out to them boys for actually finding the strengths in Sam Donald whenever they did get a chance to put him out there and showcase him. He didn't look bad under Steve Wilkes, man.
That's it.
And shout out to Justin Long. He basically said that Robert Hunt is number 3 in PFF for guards. And then I saw him earlier was talking about the center. Uh, what was his name again? God, I
Oh,
can't remember the center name.
Corbett, Austin Corbett.
Corbett, Austin Corbett. He's number 1 in
Yeah.
PFF for us.
That's what I'm trying to say. We got a top 5 line right now, y'all.
Yeah.
So I, I, I mean, the money was well spent if you're looking at it right now. I'd have did it a different way. Y'all know what I've been saying, how I'd have done it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you got a top 5 line, and you got the majority of them boys, the two guards, hell, Taylor Moton has done restructured his contract so much he's here. He's here for life. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be paying him for life. But that tells me that you invested, you want to be here because you said, well, restructure. Fuck it. You see what I'm saying? You committed to be a Carolina Panther. And I love that because there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers out here that say, don't touch my goddamn money. Like the receiver that went to Chicago. Uh-uh. I'm not going to do it for y'all. Fuck y'all.
Omar,
See
tell
what I'm
me
saying?
what's going on with you?
What's going on, fellas?
Yo, yo.
Nothing much, man. Talk to me. Uh-oh, Ronnie asked. Here we
Oh,
go.
well, let me talk before Ronnie. Before Ronnie
Good
start,
morning,
let me
Yeah,
fellas.
let me
go
Good
ahead.
let
You
morning.
no
Good
better.
Ron,
morning. I ain't
Better.
gonna
Ronnie,
You
go
let me
better
in
talk.
yet.
get
I
it
just
out.
want to say
You
good
better get it
morning.
Hold
out.
on, hold on.
They're gonna little
Well,
big
hold on.
brother.
Let that man let him get it out first, Ronnie. Let him get it out.
No,
I just
I'm just
got
saying good morning. I'm a mute. I'm a mute myself right now. Let
Okay,
y'all get it
okay,
out.
okay,
I just
okay.
got
Good
2
morning.
points real quick. When I first found out about GOAT, me and GOAT used to agree on this. We was ready to fire Matt Rule after that second season instead of letting him come into that third season. So that would have been right before the 2022 season. We was like, you fire Rule now, you figure out what to do, you can be relevant again by 2025. They
Yeah,
kept
yeah.
Rule, he ended up getting fired 4 games in, and then we just never was able to rebound from that right there. This right here, benching Bryce, it's the start. We have to start somewhere, man. And like Q, you said 2028, I think that's maybe when we're relevant again. If we start right now and do everything
Mm-hmm.
exactly right how we need to build this team, by 2028, we can be relevant. And then when it comes to the national media and the narratives, I hate that Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield narrative. Y'all act like they didn't get dropped by the Jets and Browns before they came to Carolina. Even after Carolina, Sam went to San Fran and sat on the bench. Baker went to the Rams and played a couple of games and they let him go. But everything is, oh, Carolina just ruins these quarterbacks. No,
Yeah.
They weren't
But see,
good
Omar,
here. Baker
Omar,
came.
you
They
gotta
weren't good
excuse
here.
you gotta excuse the failure. You see what I'm saying? Somebody has to excuse the failure. Because if it hit and it's right, you gotta excuse the failure. There's gotta be a reason why. So the reason is as a blame it on Carolina.
They don't want to admit that they
Like
missed on
yeah,
Bryce. They just don't want to miss that the evaluation. I heard a couple people say that they was wrong on Bryce on the national media, and I
yeah,
respect that. Just hey, you got it wrong. You didn't think the height was going to be a problem. You thought he was going to be able to improvise like Kyler Murray does, but he doesn't have the athleticism like Kyler. He's not strong like Kyler. He doesn't have an
yeah,
arm like Kyler. So people were just wrong on the evaluations. That's all I want to hear. Is that hey,
yeah.
I was wrong on him. He wasn't worth the first round pick.
Like we some kind of black hole or something. Was we a black hole when we was what? How many years old and went to the Super Bowl? Was we a black
Exactly.
hole then?
Exactly.
Was we a black hole? You know what I'm saying? You got motherfucking franchises that's blue bloods been here since the conception of the NFL, ain't never been to a Super Bowl. It's 12 or 13 teams that ain't never been to a Super Bowl. And some of them been here since day one of the NFL. We 30 years old. We celebrating our 30th year in the league right here. That's why them boys got that 30 patch on their shit. 30
Yep.
years and we done been twice. So we a black holes, little small market. Get all that shit out your mind. Small market, Carolina. Nobody wants to come here. Bullshit. We done been to the Super Bowl twice. We done won umpteen motherfucking division titles. AFC, NFC the titles. Stop that shit. Bryce Young, y'all.
Yeah,
Fuck
we
that
went from
Go,
motherfucker.
go. Did
inconsistent
you?
to now probably worst team in the league. My fuck you.
Oh no, it's all good. Did y'all hear LeBron tweet out about Bryce Young? Did y'all hear that shit today?
Yeah,
I
Q,
bro.
saw
Yeah,
that.
Q,
yeah,
Q, Q.
yeah.
I like
LeBron.
I like LeBron, but I'm gonna get ready to tear his ass up right now. Fuck LeBron. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck LeBron. All
I don't
LeBron
think that
worried about
nigga ever watched a
LeBron
Panther game.
You better
ever
be
watched the
right, Goat.
Panther.
That's
He ain't
all I'm saying. You talking
oh
all this shit about
fuck
how it
that
ain't
shit,
Bryce,
Ronnie.
how it ain't Carolina, this and that and the third.
Okay,
I hope you
okay.
fucking right.
So
Play
I
the
hope
video.
that boy don't go somewhere else. I hope that boy don't go somewhere else.
Okay.
And we had
Ronnie,
a shitty salt taste in our
Ronnie,
mouth
you
because we
wanna make
didn't we
another
didn't
bet?
give him
You
everything we
want
needed
you
for him
want
to
to
be
make
what he
another
wanted to be.
you okay? We didn't give him what he needed. There he is again. There he is
I
again.
ain't
You
saying
want to
I
make
ain't
another
saying
bet?
we didn't.
So
You
what did
want
we
to
do
make
this
another
offseason,
bet?
Oh,
Ronnie? If we didn't
You
give
oh
him
want to
what he
make
man.
needed,
another
what did we
bet?
do this
Track
offseason then, Ronnie?
the
There you go.
What
track
the
There you
hell
go.
did we
history.
do this
He
Hold
couldn't
on,
hold
offseason
it.
Yo,
then?
this
He couldn't hold
hold
it
bullshit.
no
on.
damn more. He couldn't
The
hold it no more.
track
You
history.
want to make
What
another bet?
I ain't making no. I already got
I
600
know
on the
you ain't.
table.
I know
I
you
already
ain't.
got
I
600
know
on the
you
table,
ain't.
so I'm
The
all bet out.
motherfucker
I'm
done
all
broke
bet
you
out.
behind
But
that
I'm
nigga.
just
I
telling
thought you
you,
already had enough for
the
fucking
track
with him.
history go from motherfuckers. We quitting on motherfuckers and they going somewhere else and succeeding. The motherfucking ratio is goddamn 8 to 2 right now, motherfucker. They leading that ratio.
The
Well,
difference
so
So
is
you
when
what?
them
make you
guys go,
better
they
be
at least
right.
had some type of talent. This guy
Well,
go, it ain't gonna change.
hey, Logic. I understand, my guy. I
But
understand.
Ronnie,
You
Bradley
better be
Bozeman sitting
motherfucking
on the
right. That's
Chargers
all I'm
because
We've
he
saying.
been
had an
right. We've been right.
argument
We've
with
been telling
Bryce.
you.
All
So
right,
why
then.
would we be
I'm
wrong
just
now?
saying, hey, don't be around this motherfucker eating your words come 2, 3 years from now.
How
That's
are
all I'm
you really
saying.
telling us that after what you done been wrong about? Are you really telling us
I
that
You
right
told
eating
now?
him
your
that day
words
he
right now.
regrets.
Hey,
You
Ronnie,
All
eating
right,
your
Ronnie, hold
words
up,
all right.
right
Ronnie,
now.
He went
Ronnie,
backwards
Ronnie.
with
But
us.
hold
He
up,
went
Ronnie,
backwards with us.
Ronnie, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Terrible motherfucker.
After that motherfucker swindle somebody out of that 5th year option, he gonna go somewhere and get quiet. And after this motherfucker swindle somebody out of that 5th year option, guess what? You never hear nothing else about this son of a bitch. You'll
I'm
never
not
hear nothing
arguing
else
where
about
he
this
should have been
motherfucker.
benched. I believe he should have been benched after that motherfucking shit he put up over those 2 games. But having a motherfucking fan base is ready to throw this motherfucker out the back window.
But
You got
why,
trust.
Ronnie? Why are
He
they,
should have
Ronnie?
been
But
gone.
why,
He
Ronnie?
should
So
have
Why are
been
they?
hey,
Why are
gone.
they ready to do
I
that,
hey,
told you
Daggone?
it should have been gone.
hey,
He
Yes.
should have
I'm
been.
not
He
saying
should
Yes.
have never been
it
here.
was
Yes.
right or wrong. I'm not saying they were right or wrong for feeling that way. But I'm just saying the fan base that's saying throw that motherfucker out like he yesterday ragged and wiped your ass with.
But
You
why,
better
Ronnie?
hope that
Yeah.
motherfucker
But
y'all
He's
why,
less
rebuild.
than
Ronnie? Why
that.
are they
He's
doing
less
that?
than that, Ronnie. He's less than the wipe ass rag. He's less than that. He's less than that.
The dude is terrible, man.
Cause you got to
That's
put some
all I'm
piss on that
saying,
rag as
man.
well.
I done been down this road before. I'm from Memphis. I'm a Grizzlies fan. I'm a Panthers fan. and I'm a University of Memphis basketball fan with Penny Hardaway. If you follow us, our fan base, we mad about everything. Every goddamn day. If the motherfucking team forward on the goddamn bus, we mad. So motherfuckers want results like yesterday. And if you don't look like the new day, they ready to throw your ass
This
out
is a
with the low.
No, Ronnie, we
result-based
want to see
league, Ronnie. It's a
progress, Ronnie.
result-based
Is
league.
progress
I
asking too
understand
much
that. I
for?
understand it. But we not gonna sit here and act like Bryce had every opportunity to succeed under this staff and the
They spent
previous
a
staff
buttload of money and got weapons in here. And it's not
and
a
the six
coincidence that
motherfucking
2 seasons
coaches
in a row, he only
and the
got to play
six
2 games
motherfucking
when he
coaches he
fell
had to
off the
go
cliff.
through.
It's him. The common
I'm
denominator is
about
Bryce Young.
reality, man. I'm not about saying he a first
Oh,
round
Ronnie,
pick.
we gonna nip this shit in the bud today, right here, right now. So we gonna play a game of yes or no. Did the Carolina Panthers revamp this offensive line for Bryce Young this
Yeah,
past
this
off
year.
season?
This year, yes, this year.
Okay, did they not trade and get Deontay Johnson in from the Steelers for Bryce Young this year?
Yeah, this year. This year, yeah.
Did they not also hit the draft and got a goddamn receiver in the first round that Bryce Daddy wanted for Bryce Young?
Hey man, it was a report out that his dad wanted to
Yes
get. So
or
I agree with
no?
you.
It's
Yeah.
a yes or no.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
all of those are yes.
did they not go on and get a goddamn tight end for this young fella, a starting caliber tight end
A
for him,
rookie, you talking about the
Jatavion
rookie tight
Sanders?
end that we got in the draft? You talking about the
Yes,
rookie
sir.
tight end we got in the
Yes,
draft,
sir.
right?
Yeah, yes,
That
sir. They
ain't
were
never
rookies
sniffed,
last year.
that ain't never sniffed the NFL league, NFL
No,
field
no,
before in
because
his
Dalton
goddamn life.
Kincaid, we look at that boy in the Lions, all was rookies last year, and they were incredible.
Brock
Same
Yeah,
Bowers
but
pedigree
making
this guy
Brock
is.
Bowers making plays, and he a rookie
but
tight end.
all
Yep.
teams
Stop
ain't
that shit.
built equal. You know
It's
all
a
teams ain't
yes
built
or
equal.
It
fucking
ain't about the
no.
team. It's about
It's
that
a
player.
yes or no.
Don't mix me
Did
with
they
the
Man. It
not
rookie
go
got
get
stuff.
a
everything to
tight
do.
end for him? Did they not go get a tight end for him in the draft?
In the draft, where the
Yes.
veteran
Oh, okay.
leadership at on the
Next.
motherfucking field?
Next. Did they not go and get a running back for this nigga, man?
Where is the veteran leadership in the locker room? Who is the vet leading the
What is
motherfucking
he
team?
talking
Look,
to?
Who is the
motherfucker, I'm
identity?
asking
What
the
is the
questions
identity
around
of
this
the
Yes
team
or
that
motherfucker.
Bryce
no,
Young
Ronnie?
quarterbacking for?
It's a yes or no. I ain't
No,
bullshitting
you
no
gotta
more.
put other shit in there
So
too, Q.
can I answer Ronnie's question real quick, Q, since he
Go
ducking
ahead,
yours?
Omar. Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
Robert Hunt's not a veteran. Damian Lewis is not a veteran. Austin
First
Corbett is
year,
not a
I ain't talking
veteran.
about no first year player. I'm talking about a
You just asked
staple
for
in the
veterans. You
motherfucking
said
You
locker
just
veterans.
They
room.
asked for veterans,
veterans.
and his whole line is veterans. Every last one of them.
They
Go
veterans,
ahead,
but they
Omar.
ain't veteran season on this team. They don't know the fabric of this team. They ain't creating
What
no
is he
Okay,
talking?
identity.
Adam
Oh my God.
Thielen is
Wow.
a
Oh
Where
my
the
veteran,
God.
right?
identity at?
Miles
Oh my
Sanders
God.
is a veteran, right?
Man,
Chuba
Miles
Hubbard
Sanders
is
don't
a
got no
veteran, right?
goddamn voice in the locker room, bro. Who is influencing the motherfucking mindset of the players in the locker room? Who got
Adam
the
Thielen, every
identity?
time you
Where's the
look, he in
identity?
front of the fucking camera to giving his piece about everything. So there go
Adam,
your
Adam
boy.
Thielen tried to tell y'all he tried to go to the Chiefs a couple years ago. He ain't want to come to shitty Carolina.
Who
That's
wants
why
to
he
go
mad
to a
now.
team that went 2-15 or don't have a history of winning like in the past 5 years?
You making all these excuses that
I'm
resort
not
back
making
to Bryce
excuses. I'm
Young.
just saying I'm
So
giving
did
you a
they not
perspective.
get this
I'm
man
giving you a
pieces to
perspective
work
on the
with?
mindset of a veteran that
Ronnie,
know how to
Ronnie,
win.
Ronnie,
Come on,
stop the
man.
bullshit. Did they not get this man pieces to work with?
Yes, I'm not saying they didn't work towards improving the team, Q. That's not what I'm
Well,
saying.
you can't blame the organization for when they go out and they get offensive line and wide receivers and
Yes, I
tight
can
ends
blame
and
the. Yes, I can, Q. You
No,
know
you
why I
wow.
can't.
can? Because if you got piss poor coaches and you firing them motherfuckers
So
every
Oh my
year,
Canales
God.
is a
Hey,
piss
this
where's
poor
the
dude, this
coach
motherfucking
dude.
now.
consistency?
Canales
Where's
a
the
Hey,
piss poor coach
consistency
now.
within
now
hiring
it's the
credible
coach
people?
fault. Now it's the coach fault.
You gonna
It's the
leave my
coach
No,
coach
fault
I'm not
alone.
that
You
Bryce
saying
gonna
can't
leave
read
my
you
coach
defense.
missing the
alone.
It's the
boat.
coach
You
fault that
missing the boat.
Bryce
What I'm
can't
trying
throw
to
accurately.
explain
It's
here.
the coach fault that can't read coverages and
Okay,
get out of
okay,
line and make
Elijah.
the
Let me
right
put it to
decision
you
with the
like this.
football.
Let me put it to you like this. If you have, let's say this franchise started 5 years ago,
Carlos,
and
you right.
every
I wish they
year,
would have
hold
done
on,
this the type of effort. I wish they would have done the
every
same
year,
thing for
every
Cam Newton.
year,
Absolutely. You
we
right.
fire coach and fire our quarterback because they don't live up to our expectations. So we finally get the number one pick in the fourth year. We picked the number one quarterback that we think supposedly gonna change the franchise. But we've been firing our coaches and our GMs for the past 3, 4 years. We ain't created no stability. We ain't created no consistency. So how the fuck can we expect Bryce to come in here and start proving he's consistent when the foundation that we started on was fucked up? That's what they saying. You got to put a quarterback in a position where he has an example to follow. Who the fucking example that Bryce got to
What are
follow?
you talking about? What are you talking? So can what? Let me tell
Who
you.
is
God,
that
God,
example?
dog it. Ronnie. When Cam Newton got here, what was he gonna learn from that dude that was already
Cam
here?
Newton, the first year he got here, we ain't win but 2, 3 motherfucking games, Lottie.
He
So
won
shut the
more
fuck
than
up
that.
about
But what did
Cam
he
Newton.
do? What
His
did he
first
do?
year.
Rookie
His
of the
first
year.
year, he
Rookie of
didn't
the
have a
year.
locker room. That's why they
Rookie
got
of
rid
the
of
year.
Offensive
Bryce Young.
rookie of the year.
That's why
Rookie of
he
the
may have
year,
been
Ronnie.
rookie of the year. He may have performed like a quarterback his size. But the motherfucker didn't win us no games just like Bryce did. So what the fuck is we talking about?
But you saw in them games in that first season, you had something. First game,
That's
400
because he
yards.
had a
Second game,
coach.
422.
Come on,
Come
Q.
on, man. Stop that
Q.
shit,
So,
bro.
hey,
Q.
That's
who?
You
talent.
knew you
What
Ron
was
knew
Cam Newton
Rivera.
supposed to learn from Jimmy
No, I'm not
Clausen?
gonna let you do that because
What was
Ron
Cam
Rivera
Newton
went up to
supposed to
the
learn from
podium
Jimmy Clausen?
and
Since you
and
want somebody there that's supposed to
I'm
be a
not
veteran,
saying that. I'm
Ron Rivera
saying
said
that.
he never seen an ounce of that in preseason. He didn't know that Cam was gonna come out and do that. He
No,
said
we didn't.
himself.
But we know
I got
Cam went
video of this
through a
nigga.
lot of shit before he got to the NFL. Cam went all the way back
So
to
so let
being
me
a
ask you this,
goddamn
Ronnie.
JUCO quarterback.
Ronnie. Let me ask you this: if you work at a trash ass mechanic shop, but you the best employee there, you make sure everybody car is running right. You make sure it's delivered. It's got all the great parts on it. You telling me that you need all this other shit to show what you're worth? Because if
Not if the
people are
car
making
running great. If the car come
the
in,
car running great because you put in the work, right? Now
if
the
the
customer
company
service
I
is
work for
trash.
got a
The
shitty
the
lift,
bathroom the
if the
bathroom
Ronnie,
stalls
company
is
I work
broken.
for,
they
bro,
gave the man parts. They gave
if
Bryce Young
yeah, they
parts.
gave
Stop the
us used
bullshit.
Stop,
parts.
bro. You capping
They
Stop the
so
gave him
bad, bro.
bullshit,
used
man.
parts in hope that he put
They
the
did
parts
not give
in and
him
the car
used
run like it
parts.
was brand new.
He has a top five offensive line right now.
This
Right
year, bro,
now. That's what we talking
this
about this year.
year,
Let's
Oh
talk
my
about this
god.
year. What's the excuse this year, Ronnie?
this year, he
So
got.
why he
Now I
look
say this.
worse than he did last year with
I
better
agree
weapons
with you.
around him?
I agree with
Why?
you. I
Why?
agree with you. I
No,
agree
you
with you.
tell me
I'm not
why. You
stop
saying that
saying
agree.
you
Bryce
agree and
didn't
tell us
play
why.
piss
Why
poor.
it ain't working then, Ronnie? Why it's not
Why ain't
working?
I
working?
agree he played piss poor. I'm not here defending Bryce. Now, don't get it confused like I'm here
You
defending
are
Bryce.
defending them.
Yes, you are.
No,
Absolutely, you are.
I'm defending the fucked up situation he came into. I'm
He's a
defending
part of
that.
that situation,
What
Ronnie.
about
They
this
No,
year,
he
made
not.
Ronnie?
No,
everything
he not.
better for him.
You
How
What
is
made
it
it
a
about
upon
this
fucked
him
up
to
year?
make.
situation for him?
See,
Thank you.
that's what y'all don't want to look at the fact that the shit was fucked up when he got here. Y'all want to make it seem like Bryce was supposed to fix this shit, regardless of what the motherfucking team looked like before he got here, because he the number
I'm
one
not gonna
We
pick.
let you do
said
that. I'm
no
not gonna let you do
excuses
that.
this year. No
Cause
Yeah,
he the
thank
number
you,
excuses.
thank you,
one
And he
Q.
pick. He
started
was the
off
number
this
one pick.
season looking the same way he did last year. And Canales said, fuck that. I'm not going to even bank my job on this
I
nigga, man.
agree. Canales didn't want to start with a running ass nose. He didn't want to start with a running nose.
You got to
I
stop
don't
this shit,
blame him.
Ronnie. You
I
got
don't
to really
blame him
stop
wanting
this
to
shit
say,
here.
fuck this shit. I'm going to wipe my nose before it drip on my lip. That's what I feel like Canales did.
Ronnie, you wasn't here last year. You wasn't here last year. Last year, even when that boy got here, the whole season we said we didn't care if the team was playing awful, but we needed to see if since we gave us so much, can he elevate the team? Can he hide some of the
No, he
blemishes?
can't.
Hold
He
on, Ronnie.
cannot do that.
Hold on, Ronnie. Can he hide some of the blemishes, which really is just to be a good quarterback? Just to be a good quarterback. He don't have to be the best. Can he be a good quarterback? Even if the team sucks, even though he don't have all the personnel he needs, he did not show you anything. Then, okay, they go back in the draft, they go in free agency, they give him the weapons. Last year was last year, brand new year. 0-0. We are now 0-2, and he throws 84 yards. And he got one of the best O lines in the NFL right now. You cannot give us no excuses, bro. You gotta
No,
stop.
I'm not saying he shouldn't be benched. I'm not saying that, bro. Y'all trying to make it seem like I'm saying that
So,
we got it
Ronnie,
wrong with
you
Bryce.
saying that The organization didn't do enough for him. Last year,
No, 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 no,
even
no,
if you
no,
take
Q.
it
I
back,
didn't say that. I
that's
said
exactly what the
that
fuck you said.
the parts that we
Why you think
got.
I was listing out everything that they gave to him? Because you said that.
What I'm saying is, Q, is that no matter what you do, when you got a fucked up car and you want to put new parts in, if the engine fucked up, bro, the car is you gonna bring that motherfucking back, and you gonna have to do some more work to it.
So please tell me how the engine is fucked up over
The
here.
the engine is fucked up is because we don't have no identity. We don't know what the team
So
is.
The
So
our
we
engine
looking
fucked
for
up
identity,
because of
Bryce
the
to help
driver.
us figure that out. We looking for Bryce to
quarterback.
get
You do
who?
realize
So
quarterback is
Bryce,
the
so Bryce
single
Young,
most
he
important
he's sorry
position.
because he don't have veteran leadership, and
We don't
we
have
don't
an
have a
example
coach.
to look at. Who is
So
the
you putting
example?
the blame on somebody
Andy
else.
Dalton
Is
is
what
a
you
No, I'm
saying.
veteran. He
not.
had
I'm
everything
putting the
he needed
blame on the
there,
whole goddamn
and he can
organization.
show him how to be a damn pro. What are you talking about?
Andy is not gonna show shit because Andy want to
Ugh.
play. Andy
What the
is
fuck is
ready
you
to
talking
play,
about?
bro.
So
Bro,
you want so
you
everybody
clueless.
sit
You
behind a
absolutely
Pro
clueless.
Bowler, a Hall of Famer, just for them to become in to be
Andy was
the
not
best
now.
quarterback.
If Frank
That's
Wright,
bullshit, bro.
I say this. I go with you
The
on this
Papa, he
logic.
want
I
he
go
want
with you
Tom
on
Brady
this
to come in
logic.
here to be a backup for
Hold on,
so he can
I go
show
with
him.
this on you,
Right.
logic.
I don't know what
If
this
they
nigga
would
want.
have benched Bryce the first goddamn year and started Andy, then I go with you and be like, well, he had somebody to look at
Well,
for
boo
half the
hoo,
season.
Ronnie. That was last year. This is this year. No
We
excuses.
But
talking
that's
about
what I'm
We talking
this
about
saying.
this
year.
year. You
We
said you
talking
gotta
about
go.
with all they put around here.
You
Why
said
the
you
fuck he
gotta.
look the way he look?
You said you
Because
gotta assess a quarterback year by year. Last year was trash. The whole team was trash,
okay,
right?
okay,
This
let
year,
me
hold
let
on,
me
hold on.
make it this simple for
This
y'all.
year,
Let me
this year,
make it
you had
this
to
simple for
hold on,
y'all.
hold on, Ronnie. You had to take a 3-day shit to come back on Black Cat to finally get your
Why are
nervous
we
system
talking
together
about
to
me?
come
I
back
thought we
on
was
here
talking
because
about
you
Bryce.
seen the nigga with dog shit. Stop the cap.
I am not defending his play, bruh. That's what you trying to make it seem like I'm doing. No, I'm not doing it. I'm saying if you give a motherfucker a gun and ammunition for the gun, and the motherfucker ain't seen how to shoot the motherfucker at the level that y'all want him to shoot, you want this motherfucker to be a sniper when
So
this
you want us to
motherfucker
keep
been
holding
shooting a
Bryce
BB
Young
gun.
hands? What you saying? You want us to keep
Yeah,
holding
Ronnie.
his
but
hand?
holding a gun is dummy proof. I mean, you just pull the fucking trigger, motherfucker.
See,
I
and
mean,
that's
what?
what you think,
Come
Q.
on,
See, that's what you think. You think it's as easy as just pulling the trigger because you got all the bullets in the world. And I don't agree with it.
Ronnie. He's supposed to be the best processor that we have ever seen from the quarterback
Did
position,
you
is
see
what they
it though?
told
Did
us.
you see it? I
Well,
didn't
that's
see
the
it.
fucking point.
We were
He
waiting
is
to see it.
terrible at
So
processing.
why would you
Ronnie, did
keep
you
putting a
see it?
motherfucking marksman? Why would you keep putting a shooter as a sniper, bro, when you know he can't shoot from 1 to 2 feet away?
Yeah,
Why
so
didn't we
why
change it? Why
you
didn't we do
backing
what
him
we
knowing
think
he can't
necessary?
shoot?
Bruh, no. We kept holding ourselves to the expectation. He the number one pick. We picked him number one. So we got to put him out there and play him. This year, we see he don't have what he
So
needs
now
necessary to
you
win.
saying we should have took it back last year and benched him? Is what you saying?
Exactly. Because you know what? Now he's being benched. Now he's asking for a
Ronnie,
trade.
Ronnie,
And now he's going to
Ronnie,
Mm-mm,
go to a
mm-mm. Go
Ronnie,
team
Q, get him,
that's
Q.
going to
Before
do
I
what
get him,
we
Ronnie,
Q.
need to
Get
do.
Ronnie,
him, Q. Before
Ronnie,
I get him.
Ronnie,
Because
Ronnie,
this
All
nigga
Ronnie,
sat up
right.
Ronnie.
here.
He's a fan,
This nigga
Ronnie.
He
sat
He's a
up here talking
fan,
about
Bryce
he
You
a
Young.
the
Heisman
main
winner. He's been
motherfucker
a
arguing
winning.
us down
Ronnie
for
is a
what he did at
Ronnie is a
Alabama.
fan of Bryce Young. There's no. It's just like when a girl is in love with somebody. There's nothing you could say to
I'm not
dissuade her.
defending Bryce
You
Young.
know, no,
I'm
no,
not
no, no,
defending
Ronnie,
it.
no, Ronnie.
But what I
You're
don't want to see,
Get him,
Q,
you're
Leo.
a
is
fan.
him go over to another team and him shit
You're
on
a
us. That's what
fan,
I don't
Ronnie.
want to see.
Ronnie,
What?
you're a fan.
And that's
You
what
want
I
proof?
think is gonna
Ronnie, you want
happen.
proof that you're a fan? I got proof for you. Ronnie, you know how I know you're a fan?
That's what I
Because
don't want to see.
Ron,
And
listen,
here
listen real
comes
quick,
James
brother.
Earl Jones
Hold on,
fucking
Ronnie.
talking
Hold on,
Listen,
shit.
Ronnie.
listen,
Hold
brother,
on,
listen.
Ronnie.
Oh, he calling you
I'm gonna
Chance
tell you
Earl
how I know you're a
Joe.
fan. You a fan because you want him to do well. So, in spite of what he already did, you still still want him to do well. So therefore, you defending him
I don't
and you're
care if he
placing the
do well
blame.
or
Hold
if
on,
he ball, bro.
Ronnie.
I
You're
don't.
placing the blame on somebody
I'm
else
not placing the
because you're a
blame. I'm
fan.
telling you what the
And
reality is,
no,
man.
no, the
When
reality is that you're a
you
fan.
thinking that he's gone, he's done.
The
He's chopped
reality is
meat.
that you're a fan,
He's
Ronnie.
burnt
That's all
liver.
it
That's
is.
what you saying. You're saying he's burnt liver.
Leo,
I'm
he's
saying
No,
that
emotional.
just say you're a fan, brother. Just say you're a fan of the guy. Leave the
I'm
Ronnie,
base.
not a
breathe,
fan of
He a
son.
him.
fan. He a fan.
But
Yeah, he
I
a
looked
fan. You're a
at the
fan, Ronnie. Just say
situation,
you're a
bro.
fan.
I'm not a fan of him.
Yes,
No,
you
I'm
are.
not.
Yes, you are. You
No, I'm
are.
not, bro. I'm
Ronnie,
a
Like
you're an
the
fan.
like
absolute
the
I'm
fan.
a fan
Pizza
of us not
Italian.
looking like we don't know what the fuck we doing. That's
No,
what
no,
I'm a
no.
fan of.
You're a fan of this guy
I'm
because
a fan of us not looking like we know. We dropped the
no, no,
ball with
no,
Steve
no,
Young.
no, no, Ronnie,
We
no.
dropped the ball with Steve Young. Now we dropped the ball
Hmm?
with Sam Darnold. That motherfucker over in
Steve Young.
Minnesota shining.
Where
We
the Steve
dropped the
Young
ball with
players?
goddamn Baker
Ronnie,
This nigga,
Mayfield.
Ronnie,
That motherfucker
Ronnie.
over in Tampa
this
Bay
Ron talking
shining.
crazy.
So
Leo.
y'all motherfuckers can act like y'all don't give a fuck that y'all don't
Ronnie.
care what Bryce Young do.
He's
But if
emotional.
he
Leo,
goes to
he's
another
emotionally
team
tied
and
with Bryce.
shine, y'all gonna be
That's what I'm saying. He
shitty.
a fan. That's all right. Then
All
no, he
right,
a
call
fan.
me a fan, call me what you want, bro. But I'm telling you,
You a
if
fan of Bryce
that
Young?
You
motherfucker go
gotta
to
be
the
a fan,
goddamn
Ronnie, because he
Rams,
don't have the
he
the
go to the
physical traits to
Rams.
play in this
It's
league.
straight
I,
emotion,
So
Ronnie.
it don't matter if he goes
I'm
to a
not
Straight
different
emotion.
canceling
team.
out the fact
If
that
he's
that could
jumping
happen,
off
bro.
his feet trying to make a pass downfield, it don't matter
I'm
what
not
color
canceling
jersey he
out the
has
shit
on,
that it
Ronnie.
could
It
happen.
does
You
not
want to
translate.
erase it. You want to erase the fact that it could happen. That's what you want to do. You
But
want
you
to
so
Erase
act
what?
like
invested in it
it's
Erase
soft,
happening
bro.
though.
what? It does
Why are
not
you
matter.
so
No
invested
coach
in it
can say
happening
that
though?
when you have those bad traits when it comes to football. If you jumping up in the
Okay,
air to
bro.
make a pass, it don't matter if you got a
You
49er jersey
know.
on. It don't matter if you
Yeah,
got a
you know.
Giants jersey on. It does not translate in the league.
Okay, analyst.
You know this,
Okay,
Ronnie.
NFL scout. You know.
Hey,
Absolutely,
hey,
I'm
Q.
analyst because at the end of the day, you're
Okay,
wrong.
NFL
You don't
scout.
know what you're talking
All
about,
right.
and you love this boy,
Hey,
and
man.
you willing to
The
ignore
book
his
is
fault
being
because
written
you like
right
him that
now.
much.
The
Yeah,
Logic,
book
yeah,
is
that's all
Q.
it
being
is.
written right
Logic,
I
now, my
like that.
guy.
logic, Q,
That's
and
all it
Kitty,
is.
right?
That's
This
all
this
it
is
is.
how
Absolutely,
this
book
is how you know
is
Ronnie is
the
a
biggest boy in
The
NFL.
book
Yes,
is
right
being
now.
written
this
right
this
More
is
than
how you
now.
know
Marcus
Ronnie is a
Russell,
fan.
more than Ryan Leaf. Yes,
This is how you
absolutely.
know
It's
this.
being written right now. Big boy in NFL history. Absolutely, right now.
Breaking up
Woo.
logic.
Boy, y'all boys tense today, boy. Shit.
Hey, man, they writing the book right now. So I
This
hope
is how
you
you
right,
know
Logic.
this how you know Ronnie's a fan. Ronnie don't come up here and speak passionately about nobody else on the damn team but Bryce
Yeah.
Young panties. That's
He
how you know
wanted
you're
to
a fan.
argue it all down.
Who else?
Argued all
You were
down.
Okay,
emotionally
CJ
tied with this
Horn.
nigga.
CJ Horn did great. He
I think
played
about
great.
Bryce. I pray
Yeah,
about
Bryce
Goddamn,
Bryce.
ain't
I ain't
nothing
Bryce
finna
wrong
is
with
shit
that.
very
Ain't
on
nothing
Horn
wrong
emotional.
with
now.
your
You love
fan.
him. You
He's
I
fuck
don't
with
Ronnie,
him.
special.
you
love
He
Bryce.
can't tell us.
Yeah,
No.
You can't.
yeah.
Ronnie,
But
you
I ain't
can't.
finna sit up
You a
here and just
fan, my
act
man.
like
It's all right.
Bryce didn't do well because he's not up to the task or he's not ready or no motherfucker.
He's
I'm
not up
looking
to
at
the
it like
task,
shit.
Ronnie.
You say
He's
what?
not up to the task. He's not up to the task.
Man, that
He
man
will
Well,
wanna
he
win.
will go he
Ronnie,
will go
Why
nowhere,
did
That
they
Ronnie.
man
He
bench
wanna
will
him
go
then,
win.
Ronnie? Why did they
nowhere.
bench him?
He
Why
will
they
go
bench him?
nowhere, Ronnie, other than to go get that fifth year option. He will not play any type of
I hope you right,
anything
go. I'm
running the
not saying
ball
you
in the
wrong. I'm not
NFL.
saying you wrong, bro.
Nothing.
So why
I
you
hope
sitting
you
here
right,
hollering and
Nothing.
go.
fussing?
I
Nothing.
But
hope you
Q, he
right.
not saying you wrong, but he hope he do well though. So that's a fan. I
Yeah.
hope he do well. He's a fan.
Hey, I got a
No,
question
I'm
for.
just
I got
saying,
a. I got a
But
bro.
question, y'all.
you're
He
not a
can't
fan.
do
You're not
well
a
with the
fan of the
problems he
Carolina
got.
Panthers.
I
You're a fan of
am a
Bryce
fan
Young.
of the
You're not a
Panthers,
fan of.
go. I've been a
No, you're
fan of the
not.
Panthers since Moose.
If
Since
if
Moose,
you was a fan, if
DeLone,
you was a
Fans of
all
the
fan
them.
of
Panthers want to
look,
see the
I've been a
best for
fan,
the
bro.
Panthers
yeah,
organization. They want to see
I
the
and it
love
does
best
the
not
for
matter
what's
Panthers.
about
on.
whoever, and it don't matter about who behind the center,
I
long as
love
he
the
win the
Panthers.
football game.
I love the Panthers when
I don't
goddamn
believe you.
what's
So
that motherfucker
why
for
are
Virginia?
you worried
Virginia
about
Tech? No,
Bryce
Virginia
Young
we got
and what's
that
going on with
quarterback
him?
that we thought was gonna be the next motherfucker up. We hoped. We picked them. Goddamn. I've been a Panthers fan nigga for the past 10, 15,
I
20 years. What
I
the
don't
fuck is
believe
you
you,
talking
Ronnie. I
about,
think
go?
when Bryce Bryce go, you gonna go. I don't
Hell
believe you.
nah, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no Bryce Young like that. But what I don't want to see is that motherfucker go somewhere else and shit on us. That's what I don't want
Who
to see.
give
I
a
can
fuck?
understand that.
Who
I
gives a
understand that.
fuck?
But
I would
Ronnie,
hate that.
but
I
you're
would
right
hate
though.
that
But
more than allowing him to come here and win.
So you scared
I
of
would
Bryce?
hate that more than him winning here,
Okay.
motherfucker.
but
Y'all
but
Scared
but,
of
hold
but
on,
Bryce.
so
y'all
but,
hold
but so
on. I
Ronnie,
got
you
two
you
super
believe
chats
Bryce
to
Young
get
has the
to.
talent? Do you believe he has the talent to
I
win?
believe if another coach got to him and prepared him better than we have prepared him, it's a possibility he could do much better than what he did.
Nigga,
No,
we
no, no.
gave
I'm
him
asking you. I'm not.
everything,
Not
dog.
asking you
Stop that
personally. No,
shit.
I'm
I'm not
asking
saying
you.
it's gonna happen, but
I
I'm
no, no,
saying it's a
Ronnie. I'm asking
possibility it could.
you personally. I'm asking
We gotta
you,
give him a team full of Hall of
Ronnie. Do
Famers.
you believe he's good
That's what
enough?
we got to give him. That's what we got to give him.
What the fuck? You gotta have a
I
Hall of
believe a
Fame wide
motherfucker
receiver,
that
Hall
done
of Fame
won that
running back,
much.
Hall of Fame lineman.
I say this, L. A motherfucker that done won that much, my guy, and
What he
you think
won?
he just gonna
What he?
lose,
Ronnie, what he won?
bruh.
Alabama, Leo,
He
Alabama,
been
Alabama,
winning
Alabama. A
since he been
stacked
playing
college
football, bro.
team, a stacked
I'm
college
not
team,
even
Leo.
gonna
A
say
stacked
Alabama.
college team.
I'm through talking about Alabama. It's over with. The
Lord have
motherfucker's
What
mercy.
you
gone.
want to talk about? Modern day? A
I'm
stacked
just
You should be
saying.
preparatory
through
team.
He
talking
been
about Bryce
before
Young.
he
He on
got
the
to us.
bench.
Before he
What
got
you
to
want to
us,
talk
go.
about?
He was winning. That's all I know. Before he got
So,
to us, he
So
was
you
winning.
talking about Alabama? So you talking about Alabama?
No, I'm talking about even before Alabama. The motherfucker been winning
You
before he
talking
got to
about
Alabama.
modern day preparatory school? A
I
stacked
can't
team.
say I can't say in the NFL because I haven't seen it
You
yet.
let him. You let him
Where he go
took
to middle school at,
his
Ronnie?
ass.
middle
I
school.
don't
You let him
fucking
take
know.
his ass to California, California Dreaming High School and see what he'd have done. A
Hey,
Hey,
stack.
hey, go.
Not
hey,
Y'all
shit.
Ronnie,
trying to
what?
shut the door on it happening. Y'all
But
don't want to look at the possibility that it could happen. If a motherfucking team pick this motherfucker up, he could sit on the bench for a year or two. Won't
Ronnie,
nobody
Ronnie. Well, let
say
me
his
ask you
name.
that. Let me ask you this, Ronnie. What hope or why should I be worried or why what would make me think, man, it's a possibility he could be this, that, and other when he ain't showed you shit. So stop
exactly, right?
saying that.
Exactly,
Stop
Ronnie.
telling
Why
me
did they bench him,
a
Ronnie?
bear goes and
Why did they
scratch his
bench him?
ass with a white rabbit in the
No, why did
woods.
they
You
bench?
ain't never seen it.
Why did
It's a
they bench
possibility
Patrick
it does.
Mahomes when he got
No,
here?
no, no, no,
They benched his ass when
Ronnie.
he
I
got
asked
here.
you, spit. No, Ronnie. I
Why
asked
did
you,
they bench Love when he got to the league?
Ronnie. Then they Patrick Mahomes. Then Ronnie. Why did they bench Bryce Young? I'm asking you personally.
Because he wasn't progressing. He wasn't going in the direction where they could evaluate the whole
So
team.
And
are
neither
they
are
wrong? Are they
you.
wrong for benching him?
No, they're not. They
So
should bench
Ronnie,
him. If you can't see what the
what
other
you up
team
here
look like,
pontificate?
What
Why
you
you up here
talking
arguing
about?
with these people about something that you agree on? Why?
I'm not disagreeing that they made the wrong choice. That's what you feel. You looking at the wrong shit.
He said
I'm
agree.
looking at the fact that if this motherfucker goes to another team, regardless if we trade him or not, or if we waive him or whatever, he don't work out, he go to another team. You know how that's gonna make us look if this
But
motherfucker
Ronnie,
succeeds somewhere else?
Ronnie,
Ronnie,
you
we
just
did it with
said they benched him because
CMC.
he wasn't good enough, right or wrong?
We did it with DJ Moore. It's okay.
No, DJ Moore was
We did it
traded.
when
DJ Moore was traded.
once again, Bryce Ass is not gonna be walking up at this door in no damn free agency. He gonna have to be traded, motherfucker. That's what. Listen,
Yeah,
man.
he's under contract. He's under
But
contract, bro.
we didn't trade DJ Moore on the fact that he didn't do
What?
well. We traded him
We
because
traded him to
we
get
thought
this
that we could
nigga.
get what we could get for DJ Moore. That's what we traded here.
Well, no, we
We
traded
used
DJ
DJ
Moore to
Moore
get
as a
Bryce.
bargaining chip. DJ
You
Moore was the
traded DJ
bargaining chip.
Moore to get Bryce. You traded a good player to get shit. You got shit
Well,
Basically.
back.
okay, if it was shit or if
Bryce
it
is
was
not a
too
bargaining
free,
chip.
don't matter. We
Mm-hmm.
still traded him.
But
We
Ronnie,
Look,
I'm looking at it like this,
R-
bro.
Ronnie,
This how
you got me walking in circles,
let me
Ronnie. Hold on.
explain to
ain't
Let
y'all
no
me get in
how
the
circles.
I'm looking
Q,
at
Q,
this.
Ronnie
Q.
ain't looking at shit.
I don't know
Well,
what
he
He
got
he
being
glasses on.
Let
He
me
ain't
disingenuous,
looking at
Q.
explain
nothing.
to you
Got
how I'm
glasses
looking
on.
at this shit.
You ain't
Ronnie.
looking.
Okay, what did we do to get Bryce? What do we have to give up to get Bryce?
Okay.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Give it
I,
to him, Q. Give him every bit. Give him every bit that we gave up.
And what we giving up this year.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, don't
Let's
forget
Okay,
just
that
now
focus
second
on what
round
we
pick
give him
what
the
this
we
year.
whole
had to
trade.
do to
Give
acquire
him the whole
Bryce Young.
trade.
hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. That way I
Give
can
him the
make sure
whole trade.
I got
Give him the whole
every
trade.
goddamn piece in this motherfucker.
Q. I don't know if y'all discussed that, but did y'all talk about the rumors, the trade rumors already?
Yeah, I mean, what
Them
they gonna
just
give
rumors.
for him?
You're not getting that from
A
Bryce
pack of
Young.
bubble gum?
Yeah,
They were talking about a second
yeah.
round
Because
pick.
you got to look at.
Oh,
You're not
Who
getting
willing
that
to
from
give
Bryce.
us
oh.
that?
You're not getting
They
that from
talking
Bryce.
about the.
No,
Hold on, Go.
I heard
See?
Cleveland.
See? Our
Cleveland, yeah, the
vision is a
go
Browns.
lot
ahead, go ahead,
different
go
than
Hold
ahead.
other
on,
people's vision.
Ronnie.
You're not getting
Hold
that.
on.
You're not gonna get that.
I'm just talking about the rumors.
Why they
I'm not
doing a
saying.
trade? But
God damn,
hold
why
up,
we
Pop.
can't even
Hold
talk
up,
about
Pop.
it?
You
There, my
talking about the
third.
rumor. You talking about the rumors, bro. You talking about we not bringing la la land this motherfucker, shoots and ladders and rainbows. You got to
Uh
go
huh.
on the market. You got to go in the market. The
Right.
market was what somebody just got for Zach Wilson. What motherfucker just got for the boy in what's the name?
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Talking
Trey
about Kenny
Lance
Pickett.
and all them motherfuckers like
Oh,
that, and Kenny Pickett and all them. Hell, Zach Wilson, they had to send a draft pick and his black and his monkey ass just to get a six rounder back. They sent
God damn.
him and a seventh to get a six back.
I,
That's
I
I,
what
get
the
that.
market
Go,
is.
go. I
You
no,
do
get
not
that.
get
Didn't Trey
The
Lance go
Carolina,
for a
the
fourth?
Carolina Panthers responded and said they were not
Mhm.
interested in trading Bryce Young. Just saying.
And do you think that's real pop? Do you think if they can get a second for a nigga they just benched?
I'm
Do you think
just
that's
talking
you
about it.
think
Just
that's
like the
fucking real?
articles. Just like them
Do that make
articles.
even do
I'm just
that
talking
make a
about it.
goddamn bit of
I
sense?
didn't make it up. Don't yell at me. It's just like the articles. You read it. You
Well,
talked
you just
about it.
come out with it.
I'm telling you about what it.
at this
Hold
point
up.
go you
Breaking
can't
news.
believe
They
nothing
gonna get
nobody
a
say,
scoop.
right? You can't
No,
believe
no,
nothing
Ronnie,
nobody
that's
say.
dumb as
Why
fucking hell thinking we gonna
why
get a
even
scoop from
believe
them.
or not believe anything? So
I didn't say.
everything's there.
I'm just talking
Hold
about
on, y'all. I
what's
got a
been
couple super
surfacing
chats to
around the
get to.
I'm
NFL.
King
I'm
JP, shout out to
I'm
that
going on
$5
mute.
super chat. He said, "Has Andy Dalton not been there since we drafted Bryce? Bryce got the perfect example of how to be a quarterback on the pro level in his face every day. Just saying." And then there's another super chat right here. He said, "No offensive system or offensive team personnel can survive jump passes and poor field vision due to lack of height. Bryce will
Hmm.
never be ready."
Never.
Shout out to JP for them super chats.
Yeah, they
He'll never
can't
be ready.
evaluate the O line with Bryce back there.
You
Everything,
goddamn
everybody
skip.
to blame. Hey,
Now,
Ronnie, let me
now
ask
here
you
it
a
is on
question,
the
Ronnie.
screen.
Ronnie, did they
Well,
did they bench him because he wasn't good enough?
he wasn't performing well. It don't matter if he's good enough or not. It matters what you do on Sunday. So if
Okay,
he,
okay, okay, okay. You're
yeah,
right, though,
Okay.
Ronnie. So, but Ronnie, okay, you're right. So I got you to say that. So why would you think that he'd go to another team and perform well? What makes you think he's gonna do that?
because a system matters, structure matters. What that coach is drilling into you each day. Now I ain't saying Canales wasn't doing it, but it didn't translate to
Well, wait
Sunday.
a minute. How
It
you
didn't
go from
translate to
saying that he
Sunday.
gonna flourish in Canales' system to
It didn't
saying now
translate to Sunday, Q.
His
It didn't
his
translate.
shit ain't translating with him and Canales?
It didn't
How do you
translate.
flip that fast?
I'm not saying I'm flipping Q, but I'm just saying what Canales was telling him didn't work for him on Sunday.
Bro,
It
at
worked
what
with him
point do
on
you say it's just Bryce Young's skills and his
when I see
skill set
somebody else
not
can't
good
do it.
enough?
When he failed and he cannot play, he ain't getting no playing time. He's sitting on the bench. He's a has been. That's when I believe that shit is over with for him.
Ronnie, let me
Some
ask you a
people look
question.
at that shit different.
Let
I
me
look
ask
at
you a
this shit
question,
like,
Ronnie. Okay, I got you. Let me ask you a question. We gave up. We got the first round pick for this motherfucker. We gave up DJ Moore. Then we turned around. We gave up a 2023 first round number 9 pick. That's what they got our number 9 pick. And we went to number 1.
okay.
Then we turn around a second round 61. That was the Christian McCaffrey pick we got. We gave that shit away. Then number 1 2024. We didn't have a pick this year. We gave our number 1 overall pick to them where they selected Caleb Williams. Now,
So we
they
went
also
all
still
in.
got, but check this out. It's a second round next year they still got to get
Okay.
from us.
Okay, yes. And so the stock was high. We put all our stock in on Bryce. So we get to where we are now. We done went through 2 head coaches. One of the
4 picks
coaches that
and a
we brought
player,
in to
Ronnie.
fix him, the coach we brought in to fix him didn't translate to the game for 2 straight weeks. We 0-2 right now. So now we gonna bench him. And we gonna
That's
say,
2 years
okay,
in a
well,
row, Ronnie. That's 2 years in a
Four
row,
pick,
Ronnie.
2
four
years in a
picks
row,
and a
I
player,
said that.
Ronnie.
I said that. We got a
So
coach
what's the
that
common denominator, Ronnie? What's the common denominator?
you're not letting me get to my point, Lodge. My
You ain't.
point is, bro,
Bro,
if we did all
better
this
help.
shit for
Better
2
help.
years, we
Go
put
ahead.
all this stock, changed all this shit about the franchise for this motherfucker for 2 years, bro. And he goes somewhere else because we feel like he just not it for it. He goes somewhere else and perform. That's gonna make us look like we
That's
don't
what
know
you
what the
worried
fuck
about.
we doing.
That's
That what
And,
you
wishful
worried
and
about?
the
thinking. That's
only
wishful
person that
thinking. When
concerned
you got
It
about that is
happens
a
every
fan.
day, Ronnie. It
that's it.
happens
You're
every
absolutely
day.
right, Leo.
Nobody else cares about that. Only a
It
fan
happens
cares
every
about that.
day.
I
That
told
people
you
that
he
came out of
emotionally
this
tied
draft
with him.
right
Yeah.
here that ain't panned out yet. You understand that? There's people that's not gonna be in the NFL that came out this draft right here. This
But they
draft,
didn't
the
go number
2024
one.
draft.
They
It
didn't go
don't
Hmm.
number
matter
one.
what they
Go.
win. They're not gonna their skill set is not gonna translate to the
The
NFL.
stock, the Bryce
It
Young
just
stock
happened.
and a motherfucker that went fourth round is not equal, motherfucker. If you looking
It
at
just
Ronnie wants Bryce
every
Young to
happened.
do
draft
well.
pick
He
like
wants
they
him to do
stock is
well.
equal,
He
nah.
Yeah,
wants him to
he
do
does.
well.
He
Just
Tell
say
him,
does.
that,
Leo.
brother.
That's it. That's it.
Ronnie,
That's it. That's all it
Just
is.
if
say
you
you want
The
him to do
understand
The
this
well.
right
blatant, the
here,
obvious, blatantly
whoever
obvious
gets
part,
is
you're ignoring it.
everybody
Yeah.
You
on
want him
this
to do better.
y'all don't
everybody
want to
on
look
this
at it.
live right now, Ronnie, everybody on this live right now has paid for something and they got disappointed. It's not being what
Franchise
they seen on
perception is real. If you think motherfuckers not gonna want to come here because you gave away Bryce, you might as well. You need to
They
think
don't give a
about it. If
damn
he goes
about
somewhere
Bryce,
else,
Ronnie.
if he
They
goes
don't give a
somewhere
damn
else,
about Bryce.
People
if
ain't
he
gonna want
goes
to come
somewhere
here
else
because
and
of Bryce.
perform
Hold on,
right
Ronnie. You
Exactly.
and
got to
help
stop the
That's
cap.
what
motherfuckers
it comes
win,
because of Bryce.
Ronnie. You
oh,
got to stop the cap. People are not going to want to come here because of Bryce.
there
That's why
it
they had
has
to sit him.
never
They
been. It's not.
hold on. Let me get my point out because you've been gabby dabby doing the whole damn time. Shut up. If you can't get your incentives right, you're supposed to get 1,000 yards, 80 catches, 4 touchdowns. If you're not hitting that number, which is a productive league production, you're not coming to see Bryce because Bryce ain't gonna give you the ball. So right there, you have just got somebody
So what
fired.
hap- So what happens when he starts doing it?
Hold
So
on.
what happens when he goes
How
somewhere and he
long?
starts
Hold on.
doing it?
But you can't tell that to the wide receivers or the running backs because
Right
they're not
now.
hitting their incentives. These people gotta feed their children. Nigga.
He hasn't been hitting the sit-ups here, but if he goes somewhere else and
I
he
don't
hit
give it.
those
It
incentives,
don't matter.
We
He ain't
talking
got
about
there
right
yet.
now though.
You ain't got
We,
there
Ronnie,
yet.
would he be successful under Andy Reid at the Chiefs, sitting behind Patrick Mahomes as a backup? Would he be successful?
I think with a different system, he possibly could be. Kitty,
Well, let his ass go on and sit behind Mahomes and get a damn ring. I don't
R-
give a fuck. I want him out of here.
but
Ronnie,
Why?
how
How
could
that
you
that's
say
great.
again?
that
You
when
want
you
him out
That's
of
watching
here.
a man struggle to
I'm
make a
cool with that.
goddamn screen pass, Ronnie? He
that's what
jumping
I
off his
understand.
fucking
Damn all the
toes.
I'm
other
not
stuff. That's what
saying
I ain't
Q he
understanding.
didn't
Do you
play horrible.
understand? He's
I'm not
he does,
physically
saying
Q,
that.
Q, he
incapable
don't
to
I'm just saying
play.
understand,
if
Q. He
I
won't
have never seen nothing
understand.
like this,
He
dog.
want this guy to do well. He's emotionally tied to that dude, Q.
no, I don't care if he do
Leo,
well.
you know
I'm
what?
Oh
saying
hell
as
Leo,
a
no.
I
possibility
blame
though.
Got to,
Temper and
Ronnie.
I
There ain't
blame
no
Got
Ronnie.
to. Gotta
possibility. Not
care.
with this kid.
Gotta care.
I blame Temper and I blame
Yeah.
Ronnie for this shit.
Cause y'all done stuck an X in the man. Y'all done pretty much said
Nah, Rodney.
he's
No,
unplayable. He cannot play.
don't put that on us. He can't play, Rodney. Just accept it. You a fan. I understand you like his
I'm not a fan of
personality.
him, man.
You
I'm
like his
just looking at both sides
personality.
of the
You like his
coin opposed to
haircut.
looking at
You
just
can't
one
be looking
side.
at both sides.
I'm
We
You're
looking
don't
at
not
like
both
looking
we
at
don't
it,
sides of the
like
Rodney.
coin.
we don't like Baker Mayfield. We don't
Yeah,
like Sam Donald. But we
we don't like
know
him.
that if anybody comes out here and say that they don't have no physical trait whatsoever, they be
They telling
lying.
a lie. They telling
We
a lie.
don't like them, but we know they got a physical trait. That's the
Yeah,
reason why they got taken away. They took it. That's the reason why everybody had those projections of them. And when they actually played decently at some point in time in their career, so that somebody saw, well, if they go somewhere, maybe it might work out. You
yeah.
cannot say the same for Bryce Young. Not one
Dude,
time.
Can't do it.
it was
Can't do it.
proven that Baker
Read the
Mayfield
money,
could
read the money.
operate. Baker Mayfield, his first or second year, went to the playoffs with the Browns. So watch that shit. Like we could talk about Baker Mayfield versus
Did you
Sam
not? Did you
Darnold.
not just
Sam
hear what I said?
Darnold wasn't
Did
shit
you not just hear what
before
I
he got
said?
here. And we could not fix Sam Darnold when he was here. Why the fuck he couldn't perform
Sam
like he
Donald
performed?
had Ben McAdoo. It wasn't gonna work. We didn't have the right offensive
Now it's the
coordinator.
coach. Now it's the coach. God damn.
He
Okay.
got fired. Bitch,
Sam
what else
Darnold was
was it?
better than Baker anyway, while in Carolina.
God damn, man.
Hmm?
When Baker Mayfield was under Steve Wilkes, he looked like a completely different quarterback. So
Did
yes,
he did
coaches
he even
matter.
make it through the
That's a
full
fat logic.
season? He
That's a
played
fat
a
logic.
half a
I need to
season
know
with
what you're talking
goddamn
about,
Steve
Ronnie.
Wilkes.
At the end of the day, it does not
That
matter
year he
who
got hurt. He got hurt with that year. He played with Steve Wilkes, right? He only
he,
played like
but
8
he
games.
still
Yeah,
looked
he
good
got
within
hurt.
the games that he played. He looked like
He
Okay.
a
got he
decent quarterback. He wasn't
Yep,
great. He
they'll
wasn't a
call him
Pro
Cam
Bowler,
Darnold.
but he looked like a decent quarterback because the
How
coach
many
He
made
training
got
sense.
earned.
camps?
He
How
got
many
earned. He
training
got
camps
earned the
had
preseason
Sam
game.
Donald been to before he got to
It
us, man?
don't matter,
It
bro.
does
It
not
don't
Oh
matter.
matter.
my
Bryce
God.
Young ain't shit. Bryce Young does not translate in the NFL. It don't matter if you put the 49er jersey on. It
It
don't
don't
matter if you put
matter.
the Kansas City Chiefs jersey on. Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey,
Nobody can save this nigga. Do you not understand that?
hey,
He
Hey,
don't
I
want
got
to
a,
hey,
I
You
got a
ain't
understand,
seen
question.
bruh.
everybody, Logic. You hadn't seen
hey,
everybody.
hey,
So
He
what you
don't want
talking
to
about?
I got a
understand.
question for. I got a question for Ronnie.
but hold up, Peter. Hold up. Hey,
That ain't
no,
Pete.
tell me that again, Ronnie. Please tell me that again, Ronnie, about the training camp. This training camp.
How
What's the
many
training camp?
training camps have Sam Darnold been to? Sam Darnold, goddamn Baker Mayfield. Who the fuck else before they got to us? How many training camps, full training camps, have these guys been
Give
to
me the
before they
point.
got to us?
Take me home. Take me home. Give me the point. Take me
My
He
home
ain't
thing
about
got
this.
one.
is, you
Take me
asking a
home.
motherfucking first round pick. How
He
many
ain't
guys?
got
Let me
one.
ask you this question, go. How many teams that pick
No,
first?
take me
They
home.
first
Take me
round,
home.
first pick.
Get me where you
How
trying
many
to go.
motherfucking
He can't.
NFL
Take
He
me the
can't
teams
go.
fuck
He just
home.
be
been
talking.
been
That's
state
what I'm talking about.
quarterback?
That's
Been
my
state
point.
first
That's
round
my point.
number one pick after
Right.
what?
Now, right. I'm
18
not gonna
games?
answer your question.
But
After
I'm not gonna
18
Ronnie,
answer
why
you.
games?
did they bench
Take
him?
him
Ronnie,
to
why
Bryce
How
Ronnie,
many
home.
why
how
did they
Take
many
him
bench
to
him?
teams in the
Bryce home.
NFL have done it? How many
Ronnie, why
teams in
they
the
bench him?
NFL have done it?
Ronnie,
You
once
tell
again,
me.
Ronnie, once again, why did they bench him? In your opinion?
I'm asking you, my
No, no,
guy,
Ronnie, no,
how
no, Ronnie.
many other
I,
teams, since
n-
y'all want to
n-
utilize other teams
not a
and what
lot,
other
Ronnie.
players
Not a
doing,
lot, not a lot, not a
how
lot,
exactly?
not a
So
lot. But
you
look,
telling me if he
but
go
once
to
again,
another
brother.
team,
But let me ask you
they
this,
give
though,
him
brother.
2, maybe
Ronnie,
3 years.
Ronnie,
You
why,
telling me they can't fuck get Bryce to go on track. That what you telling
Ronnie,
me.
why? I mean, ask you this.
No,
Okay, I said I
that
asked you a
other
Lord
question,
team,
brother.
Christ, boy.
Ronnie, I asked you a
he
question.
passed the
Ronnie, I
ball
asked you a
jumping in
question.
the air.
Why did they bench
That's
Bryce
all I'm
Young, Ronnie?
saying, my guy.
He
Ronnie,
love this nigga,
Ronnie,
dog.
why did they bench Bryce
He
Young? I
loves him.
asked you a
He loves him.
question.
He loves him. He
Why did
loves
they
He
him.
bench Bryce Young?
digressed. He went
Hey,
backwards.
Leo,
Yes, he
Leo,
didn't.
you
He
can't
Yeah,
didn't
help
yeah.
him,
go
bro.
through.
I wanted to keep
He's
saying
suffering
it. I
from
wanted to keep saying it.
brycelosis. He's suffering from
Yeah.
brycelosis, bro.
He
You
he
can't.
got
I,
Brycellosis,
I
man.
I
asked
got a,
you a
hey,
question, bro, and
I
you
got a
asked
question
I
me.
said
about,
not a lot, Ronnie. I said
I
So
no,
got a
you
no,
question
ain't
no
about
giving
team
me
done
Bryce.
a
that.
Go
No
ahead.
team done
When
that.
it come to
Go ahead.
Ronnie.
Hold
Hey,
on,
hey,
Ronnie. We got a
Ronnie.
question, Ronnie. Hold on.
Hey, Ronnie. I got a question. I hopped on here just to ask you. Now, you said you worried that Bryce might go to another team and do better. What does Bryce need? What does he need to be better?
he
He
needs a
hasn't even
different. He
get
needs a structure.
no.
He needs a structure that knows when he was at. I'm gonna go back. I'll do this.
I'm no
Regardless
like
what
Goat
y'all
said.
talking
Take me
about.
home.
At
Take me
Alabama,
home. Take me
What
home.
does
he
he need?
Alabama.
at
He about
Alabama.
to he
At
about to read
Don't
you a
talk
Alabama.
in
whole
circles. Tell me what
Bible.
he
No,
He
no,
about
need.
no,
to
no,
hit.
no,
He
no,
about
no,
to
no,
hit you
no,
with
no,
a
no, no,
whole
no, no,
chapter
no, no.
of excuses.
Tell me what he
At
need.
Alabama,
Don't tell me he need a
Nick
coach and
Saban,
he
Nick
need this and need
Saban,
that.
Alabama know how to win. We
That
know
don't
this
work in the
every year.
NFL. That works
Every
great for
year.
college.
When in the NFL, what teams do mostly have a winning culture? They have won multiple Super Bowls. They have gone to the playoffs.
They don't
Those
look
are the
nothing like
teams that
Alabama.
have structure,
They don't look
that
nothing like
succeeds,
Alabama.
that has a successful
Dog,
structure and knows
you
how to
talking in
win.
circles. You
Got
Answer the
talking in
man
guys that
question,
circles.
come through
please.
the
You
building
talking in
that know
circles,
how to
man. What
win.
does
He
Bryce
got an
need?
example to follow.
What
At
does
Ronnie.
he
The
need?
Houston
Carolina, when
Texans
when
You're
don't
we
have
was
no
in
winning
not gonna
culture,
answer
but
Ken
their whole
Terrell.
franchise has changed around
the
because they got a
I
damn
unstable
swear.
quarterback.
foundation we
You
had,
talking in circles, man.
there was
Answer the
no
question. What
structure
does
of
That's
Bryce
all he
need?
ever
winning. There was no
do.
winning structure for him to look at and follow and say, you know what?
Look,
That's how I should do it. That's how I
That's
should
ah,
be
not how the
looking
coach.
ah.
every
That's
day.
not how the NFL works,
Take
Ronnie.
him to
What are
another
you
team
talking
that has
about?
that structure, and
Hey,
he
Ronnie.
may
Dog,
fucking
Yes,
win, my
they
guy.
gonna
Hey,
take him to another team.
So
He
what
gonna
the
sit
fuck
his
is you
ass on the
talking
bench
about?
and
Now,
collect the
Leo,
damn check.
you
Take
know
him
you
to
know
right,
Ronnie
right.
is
put him on
visually
the
impaired,
Ravens,
right?
motherfucker,
you
behind
still
put
ain't
him on the
answer the
Ravens
question.
behind
He ain't
motherfucking
gonna answer it.
Lamar.
He ain't gonna answer it.
He visually
Put him
impaired.
He
on
can't. He just
goddamn
talking in
Chiefs.
circles, bro. You wasting your
Yeah,
Put
he
them
time.
with
in
the
love.
Chiefs
Ravens
He in
had
behind
love.
goddamn
Hill.
Patrick
He in
Mahomes.
love. He
They
in
they
love.
they they
Cause
pass
this
front
my
option. They
thing.
RPO heavy. He'll get killed
Hey, that what you
on
say.
the
That what
Ravens.
you say, bro. But if you got a coach
That's
that
what
can
I
show you
know.
how to play within that structure,
A
and
coach is
he's
not gonna
won
fix those
before.
type of traits.
He's
He's been
won
playing that way
before.
his
No,
entire life.
He
It
may
don't
flip.
work.
He may flip a switch. Who
Hey,
knows?
Ronnie, was
But if you
Alabama
bench him and you throw him
Ro-
out the door because you say we can't fix him, can't nobody else fix him. Fuck him,
So
and you go
let me
somewhere
ask
and
you this,
get
Ronnie.
fixed.
Let me ask you this,
Hey,
Ronnie.
my guy.
Let me ask you this, Ronnie. Did Canales win last year? Was he
Hey
winning?
man, Canales
No,
is
it's a
not.
yes or no
Canales
question.
has
It's a
not
yes or no, not
created a
multiple
winning
choice.
structure
It's a
on his
yes or
own, my
no.
guy.
It's not
Did
an essay.
Canales win last year?
Canales won under some motherfuckers.
Mm,
He
but he
under.
was calling the plays, right? What he
He
calling the plays?
God.
It's
he
a yes
was
or no
he was
question.
under
I
somebody
don't know how you
else's.
got a whole paragraph of
Come
this
on,
shit. It's a
bro.
yes or no
Who
Hey
was
question.
the
Ronnie,
coach?
hey
I'm
Who
Ronnie,
was
asking
the
was
coach?
simply because you're
Alabama
making me
winning
Who
fall
before
was the
Bryce
asleep
coach?
with
Young
these
got
long
there?
ass Bible verses.
Yes, they
Hey
Who
was.
was the
Ronnie,
Yes,
coach?
they was. And
Ronnie,
guess
was
what?
Who
And
was
guess
Alabama
the
what
winning
they
coach?
before
and guess
Bryce
what
Young
they
got
did,
there?
Leo? Guess what they did under his ass? They lost. They didn't got no championships under him. He won a goddamn
None.
Heisman, and that's it. They
Hey,
lost.
He won a
exactly,
Heisman
Alabama couldn't
exactly,
even.
that
exactly, exactly.
that
Hey,
They
some
so,
people
so, so,
couldn't
so,
argue
even
he
Ronnie, so,
shouldn't have
Ronnie,
got.
conceive.
Ronnie,
They couldn't
Ronnie,
even conceive losing 2 games in a season, Leo, until that son of a
exactly.
bitch got there.
So Ronnie, they could have proof. So they was winning before he got there, Ronnie. But when he got there, they didn't win. So what's the variable? What
They
happened,
went to
Ronnie?
the damn championship. That's
Did
winning,
they
bro.
And he
win
threw an
though?
interception. He threw an
Did they
interception too.
win though,
But
Ronnie? Did they
Yeah,
win?
he
he didn't only
navigated
throw an
the
Before
interception.
ship.
He
that, they
got
lost.
beat
He
They
was
down.
lost
on
to
the
He
ship.
got
That too.
destroyed.
Hey,
Ronnie, did they
he was
win
on
though?
a ship where the guys got to the island to get the treasure. They got
They
to the
got beat by
island to get the
UT for
treasure,
the first time
motherfucker,
in
Florida.
10
Said it right.
years.
The
and
guys
somebody
got to
took
the
the
island.
goddamn treasure
The
from 'em.
guys got to the island.
But
So
Ronnie,
The
Fact.
the year
guys got to the
before,
Tennessee
island.
never beat Alabama. They
Mac
did with
Jones won
Bryce.
the championship. Mac
Tennessee
Jones won
never
the
okay,
year
beat
before.
Alabama.
and
They
that's
did
what,
with
and
Bryce.
y'all making my point, bro. Y'all are making my
Exactly,
point.
logic.
But Ronnie, no,
He
Mac
was
Jones
on
won the
a team
championship the year
that
before.
knows how to win. He
But
saw
Bryce didn't
somebody,
win it though.
and
They
bruh,
don't give Mac Jones this type of love that they
But
giving Bryce. I don't
They
understand it.
They
didn't
won
win
the damn
because
championship.
Ronnie, why they didn't win the championship when Bryce Young was a quarterback? Why they didn't win?
fuck, I don't know, dude. I'm just
Because
saying
of
they got
him.
there.
Mac
No.
Jones, Mac
You
Jones
don't
won the
know.
championship.
That's
You
why.
don't
JP
know.
That's
should have
why
saved
Goat
up
just
out of
brought
this
up that we've
motherfucker,
been to two
and he
Super
couldn't even
Bowls,
crank the bitch.
but we didn't win the Super Bowls. I
Ronnie,
didn't say, well, we didn't
I
win,
asked you
Goat.
about
We
Alabama,
didn't
Ronnie.
win, Goat. I didn't
Ronnie, I
say,
asked you
hey, we
about
didn't win.
Alabama, Ronnie. Ronnie,
So what does that? What does that
You
mean?
know Roddy don't answer no damn question.
I asked you about Ronnie. You said Alabama was a Ronnie. Didn't you say Alabama was a winning culture? Didn't you say that?
Right. They win the damn championship at
So why
least
they didn't
two to
win? So
three
why they
years.
didn't win it? Why they didn't win it when Bryce Young was a quarterback?
Bruh, I'm saying the
Look at him.
teams
Look at him.
he's
Look at
been
him. Look
on,
at
my
him.
guy.
Look at him.
I
Listen
don't
to
have
Dumplin'.
anything to do with
Listen to
why they didn't
Dumplin'.
win when he was there.
But you
I'm
said they
saying,
was a
bruh, the
winning.
culture and
You
the foundation he's standing
but
on
Ronnie,
is a
he
stable foundation.
but Ronnie, they
That's what
won it
I'm
the
saying.
year before. Mac Jones won it the year
It
before Bryce
don't
became the
Yep.
starter
matter. It
quarterback.
don't
And
matter.
Bryce
The
Young
year
had Mac
before,
Jones
the
It's
receiving
a
next
too.
year,
foundation,
this year,
Rodney.
he
There you go.
knows
Yep.
how to win because he has people showing him how to win
But
So
because
why
he
why
he
he
ain't
didn't
didn't
win
win then?
shit.
win when he got
Why
his
he didn't win then?
opportunity?
We had a culture
Bruh.
until Bryce come here and destroyed the
See,
fan base.
you right, Kitty. We went to the Super Bowl and didn't win. So now we validate our going and not winning. But when Bryce took whatever ship he was on and validated them going, we can't say, oh, so
They were
it's flip
already
flop.
validated. They didn't
It's
need
flip
Bryce.
flop, huh? It's flippity flop flop flam flum.
Dog,
That what we doing?
Cam Newton outplayed Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl. Did Bryce outplay
Bruh,
his
I'm not
opposing
saying
quarterback?
these guys are
Nope.
not talented. I'm not saying that they
Okay.
can't do it. I'm saying that the teams that
You
he
ain't
was
saying
on,
nothing.
bruh, he has an example of what to follow because those guys won it before.
Okay,
That's
Ronnie.
We
that,
Okay,
ain't got
Ronnie.
no
Hold on,
winning
that's
Ronnie.
coach
not
like that within
You
the
said
years that Bryce
Alabama
NFL.
that they
been there.
needed
That's
somebody
what
on there.
happened
Okay.
in the NFL.
We have not had a winning culture when Bryce was there for to show him how to win. And
Okay.
we
So
Ronnie, can I,
expect Bryce to
Mac
come in
Jones was
here
on
and
Mac Jones was
in a
on
year and
Alabama's
just
team.
take us
Bryce
to the
Young was
cavalry
in the
when we ain't
classroom.
got no
Shut up for a
goddamn
minute, man.
example.
Damn. Mac Jones was on Bama. Bryce Young was in the locker room. He was a second string quarterback. He was the backup. They won the national championship. He saw it with his eyes. He was in the locker room. He practiced. Mac Jones went to the draft. It's Bryce Young's year. He had somebody to show him how to be a champion. He had somebody to show him how to win. Won the ACC. Won the national championship. Why didn't he get it
He had the
done?
same team
Fuck
Mac Jones
why he
had
didn't
too.
get it done. He was there. He could see it. Motherfucker. He saw what the fuck it looked
You
like.
talking
So
shit.
what
You
the fuck
talking
is you
straight up
talking about,
bullshit.
bro?
You
He
ain't
this
shit. Your
motherfucker
ass
couldn't
need to
see
lead a fan
shit.
base just
He
like
said
I'm
he
Bryce
just
Young.
might
talking.
well just came in blindfolded,
Watch
motherfucker, and
this.
played.
Watch this
The
logic. Watch this
fuck?
logic.
Talk to me in
Ronnie,
circles.
Ronnie. Let me ask you a question. Now that your quarterback is benched, right? What quarterback you in love with now?
I'm
that's
not in
coming out?
love with no quarterback, bro.
Okay,
Goddamn,
my
I'm in
bad. Let
love
me.
with the team, bro.
Can I
I'm in love
rephrase my
with the
question? My
team
bad.
looking like they know what the fuck they doing. That's what
Let
the
me
fuck I'm
rephrase
in
my
love with.
question. What quarterback is coming out this year that you like?
Bro, I don't even watch college because I don't like college like that, bro.
Thank
So why are
God.
you mentioning
That's
Alabama
why he.
every
That's
five
why he
seconds
like
then?
Bryce.
Because he's a
Because
He ain't even
dick
I,
watch
riding
I
him.
don't
player.
watch
Period. That's
I
why.
college,
because
He
he
ain't
won.
even
but I
watch
He
him.
keep an
won when
eye
he
on the
was there.
players coming
I
up in the
got him.
draft.
Q, I
He
got
won
him.
when he
Yeah.
was there.
I got him. I
Anyway,
got
shout
He
him.
out
ain't
to
even watch
Justin
Bryce
Long for
play in
that super
Alabama.
chat. He said,
Trying to
love the
argue for him.
platform. Respect everybody on the panel. He said, my question is, when as a fan base and content creators are we going to stop talking about Bryce? Well, I'm going to tell you like this right here. Based on what Andy Dalton does Sunday, you will get another week of us talking about the difference in between the two. And then from
Yeah,
there on out, you probably won't hear
Yep.
much about him again.
yeah. Because
And
Justin
then we got
Long, check
another
this
one.
out, buddy. I'm gonna let me address Justin Long. You
Go
check
ahead, go
this
ahead.
out, buddy. If Andy does not clear cut win, he has to win for them to shut the fuck up talking about Bryce. He has to
Uh-huh.
win. But it don't matter that he goes out and competes and we look competent with the same team. If he throw for 300, well, Bryce ain't threw for 300 in the last 6 games.
He got to take it.
So
He got to take that
he go out
motherfucker.
and he has to go out there and win. Soon as he don't go out there and win, come Sunday, see, we should have
Yep.
capped it. We should have capped it. That's
Yeah,
what they're gonna say.
And
Yep.
that's why
yeah.
the stock, that's why everybody trying to get his ass because if we keep him and motherfucking Andy suck and the
Everybody trying to
crowd
get him.
like saying, well,
They're
put him
knocking
back
down
out
the
there because
door,
we need to
y'all.
see what we got.
They're knocking
Hey,
down the
man.
door, y'all, for Bryce Young. They're
You
knocking
Only
the
one
gotta,
that's
door
you
down.
He
gotta
back.
only
knock,
one
Be
that
a
no,
want to
no,
see for
85
Bryce
yards a
you
is
gotta
game.
Be a
knock
Yeah,
that
backup.
yeah, they really
motherfucker
want
Don't be
that.
a
down, and
bullshit.
man, you can't put
They're
that
not
bitch
knocking
85
in.
down the
yards a
door for
game,
this
they knocking the
motherfucker.
door down.
Yeah, they're knocking the door down. God,
Well,
hold
let me
up.
get to
That's a
this
call
second
from the
super
three
chat,
franchise
though.
right
three
there
yards
for
per
Bryce.
attempt. Everybody want him.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, shout out to King JP on this super chat right here. He said Donald and Baker were never physically limited like Bryce. No type of structure can help when you're 4'3" and 10 boots. That goddamn JP boy. Shout out to him
right.
for that
Hey,
super
man.
chat.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I have pissed further than some of the passes that Bryson
Hey,
threw
man.
the other day.
God
Yeah,
damn.
that's a great
Damn.
analogy, my guy. That's a great analogy.
Just
Don't
saying.
put too much
Is
structure,
that what
but
you really want to get behind?
that's a great analogy, bro.
I think
I
he
live
do.
in reality, my guy. I don't live
Listen,
in
It is.
I
your
just
reality.
don't know.
You
I
live in
just don't
somewhere,
know.
but it ain't reality.
I don't know how you can look at Bryce and look at his games and see how he play and think
Because
that
he
it
got
matters.
here, bro.
Listen
He
to
don't
me,
do
bro.
shit.
Listen to me. This is
No,
the NFL. You cannot play this way and think that, it's the jersey that he got on. It's the team name
I
that he
didn't
got
say
on.
anything about that. That's what you said. That's what you
No,
said.
that's what you're saying because you keep saying he's going to go to another team.
No.
It's like that's going to change. If you are
Hey,
jumping up
man,
in the
it
air,
could.
I'm talking,
It's
dude.
called the
Shut up.
NFL. It's
I don't
called the
care about
NFL.
none of that. If you jumping up in the air to
You
complete a
don't.
pass,
I do.
if you jumping up in the air to complete a pass, if you can't read defenses, if you going running off your
Yeah,
spot,
that's
you
why it's called
cannot
going
play
to
in
another
the
team.
NFL. It
It's
don't matter
called
who it
going to
is.
another team and them breaking him all
Logic,
the
logic.
fucking way
Andy
down.
Reid cannot fix that.
All right, that's what you say, my guy.
No, that's what
I
I
don't put
know.
nothing past
That's
anybody.
what I know.
Okay.
He's physically
Logic. You know what's so
limited.
funny about this situation?
He's physically limited.
You,
He's been that way.
Mentally.
logic. You know what's logic. You know what's so funny about the
He's broken
situation?
mentally.
We listened to this man bark all this time about how far he's gonna take us. Now he worried about where the man gonna go. That,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We
Just
look
change.
what the fuck we
Just keep
did to get him.
changing.
It
Yeah,
changed real quick
just
Look,
now.
keep changing.
look
Yeah,
what the fuck we
Yeah.
did to get him.
Yeah,
Look
oh
like
what
I
the
said,
man,
fuck we did to get him.
you love
he
him,
rock with Bryce because he worried about where he getting ready to go, not what we
I
can get
would,
right?
for
you
the
know what I
motherfucker.
would rather hope?
Not what we can
I
get
would
for the motherfucker.
I would rather
You should be
hope we keep the
Cause it's all
motherfucker,
about us. You should be worried about
fix
us.
him,
What you
and
keeping him
trade
You
his
should be
for,
ass.
worried about
Ronnie?
us.
he
What
ain't.
you keeping him for?
Where Bryce go, he
Now,
go. What you scared he gonna do, Ronnie? What you scared he gonna do?
hey man,
you know
we
what pisses
we
me off?
chose him.
You know what pisses
We
me off?
chose him.
That
But
Ronnie
you
ain't
know what?
upset like we are. That's
We
what
I
makes
bitched
me
him
know
mad.
in.
I know we would hate to see Bryce
he
Ronnie, ain't
he
you
gonna be
mad?
on
scared.
Ronnie, ain't you
another
pissed off
team
that he
looking
ain't work
better than
out?
us.
He
Are
gonna be
you
This short
mad?
scared Bryce win a
motherfucker,
regular season game.
this short
Ooh.
motherfucker he didn't do this shit for us. He didn't do that. We couldn't get him to do it. What the fuck, Canales? All this shit. That's what we gonna hear. Hey man,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather keep him. I'm so motherfucking fucked up about the shit. Like I would rather keep him and hopefully get him to a point where we can trade his ass for something.
Look, no, now you want to trade him.
But to
So would
just
you
quit
rather
on him
we playing
because
him this Sunday than Dalton?
no, not play. But
Because
let
I'm
him
gonna
be a
tell you
defense.
motherfucking
something.
project. Let
We're
him be the
going into the
motherfucking
Raiders'
project.
house, and the Raiders' defense
Yep.
is
No,
dirty.
Andy needs to
They was
play.
about to hurt
Andy
that
needs to
boy
play.
physically and mentally. They was gonna break him.
No, Andy needs to play. I'm all for Andy playing this week. But as far as getting rid of this motherfucker like he chopped suey and think he can't nobody else fillet this
Well,
motherfucker,
We gave up the farm
all
and
right.
a half for him. You should be pissed like us. You should be
well,
mad right now.
speaking of trades, when you gonna trade that account over to my account?
What?
Yeah,
Trade what?
when you gonna trade that $100 from your account to my account? When we gonna do that?
When 10 games, when Andy don't take us to 10 wins.
This
No,
wasn't
no,
about
no, no,
Andy.
no,
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 this
no.
no,
wasn't
no,
about
no.
no
Hold
Andy. This
up.
was Bryce.
Bryce has to take us to 10 wins.
No,
That is
Thank you,
I said
Kitty.
the team.
you
I
said
said the
Bryce
No,
team.
is gonna win
No,
us
I
10
said the
games.
team, Kitty.
So
I
if
said the
no,
no, you
team.
no.
said
The
Bryce.
He
team
wrote it
has
You
to
down.
get
said
10
Bryce.
wins.
I wrote it down. You
The
said Bryce
team
is gonna
has to
take
get
us to
us to
10
10
wins.
wins.
Nope, you said
Y'all
Bryce.
said
You
the
You
said
didn't say
Carolina
you
Bryce.
didn't say
Panthers. What
Andy,
was
and
our
you
It,
didn't
record?
say
You
the
said
Panthers.
What was
You
Bryce.
our
said
Ronnie,
record,
don't.
Bryce.
Q? What did we do when we stated our record? I said
Kitty is our
11-6.
treasurer. She recorded it all, bro.
You didn't say the Panthers gonna win 10 games. You said Bryce is gonna win 10 games.
How can Bryce, one motherfucking quarterback, win 10
You
games, bro?
said Bryce was
Hell
gonna
nah,
be the
bro.
reason we win 10
Hell
games. You
nah.
bet
Oh
it on
my
Hell
it.
nah.
God.
He
Now this
got
nigga want to
benched.
renege. Now
He
he want to
got
renege,
benched.
Nah,
dog.
I ain't no renege.
That's why. That's why I
I'm
can't.
still on the hook for 10 wins, my
Sometimes
guy.
I can't stand black
I'm
folks.
still on the hook for 10 wins. You ain't
What?
finna
What? What? What?
manipulate.
What? What?
You ain't
What?
finna manipulate
Let's
the
play.
bet.
Let's play Ronnie
You ain't
game.
gonna
Let's play
manipulate
Ronnie
the
game.
bet.
Let's play
You
Ronnie
can't
game.
manipulate
Bryce
the
is
bet.
no. He's no
It's
longer
in the
here.
Discord.
I wouldn't dare.
When
I
I wrote
wouldn't
it down,
dare
I
do it.
screenshot it and put it in the Discord. And it does say in there if Bryce is benched, the bet is off because you said Bryce was going to get the 10 wins.
Damn.
Nah. Bryce can't get 10 wins. The team gotta get 10 wins.
What?
So let's
Oh
sit back.
my God.
Let's do the
That's cool.
profit
That's cool, Kitty.
elimination.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We stay. The bet still 10 wins. Cool. Bet. All right.
Yeah, 10 wins.
That's fine.
Cool.
That's fine. That's fine.
All
I'm
right.
fine with
All right.
that. But I
Cool.
know how I
Cool.
notated it.
Now I know you a nigga
Hey,
and a lie.
Bryce was the quarterback at the time. Why wouldn't we say Bryce gonna get 10 wins? If he the fucking quarterback, I don't I don't I
What?
don't look
What?
at it
Because you've
like
got
shit.
such a hard on for this little motherfucker.
Hey man,
Uh,
he's a guy. He was a quarterback. What the fuck else? What the fuck else you want me to do? You want me to hate him just because you fucking hate him? Hell nah, I don't roll like that, kitty. Hell nah. You can hate him all you want, but hey,
Ronnie, if
I
you
would
saw the
hate to see
game,
this motherfucker go somewhere else and
Ronnie,
he
if you saw
win.
his games, at one point in time, did it bother you to how he was playing? Did you get
I
frustrated on
would
any of those
hate.
drives?
I would hate him going somewhere else winning more than us winning. That's how fucking.
I
That's
didn't
how
ask you
fucking.
a single thing about that. I asked you about the game.
I'm telling you, I would hate us. I would hate that motherfucker going somewhere winning than us winning.
I listen. I would understand that if he had any type of
wow.
physical attributes and physical traits. I
You
would
can say
understand that.
all day you don't give a
But
fuck
he
about
don't
that
got that, so
motherfucker.
you ain't got to worry about that.
You can say that all day.
I'm
You don't give a
again.
fuck
It
about that
ain't me
motherfucker
wishful
going
thinking or
somewhere
nothing.
else.
I know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Logic.
Yes, sir.
Logic, you know this sound like Logic. This sound like Ronnie got dumped. He's like, I hate for her to go over here and fuck this nigga instead of fucking me.
That's
Ah,
what it sounds
you
like.
goddamn
That's
right.
exactly what it
Any
sounds
bitch
like.
I'm through with,
This
she need
nigga
to
is
look
hurt.
down bad. I don't want to see that bitch prosper at all. Cause I
Well,
feel like
you ain't got
Damn.
to worry about. You ain't got to worry about
nope.
him doing that. As soon as he
Right.
go to that other organization, he bring his tail out there, snap that helmet on, and he start jumping up in the air to make a pass.
If
They gonna
that's the
sit his
case,
ass
Lodge,
down somewhere.
I won't have shit to say.
Right.
I'd be like,
Right.
fuck him.
Right. So you ain't never had a bitch that after you got done with it, you said, "Damn, I hope your life goes well.
I'm
It don't
always
need
the
me
loss.
in it."
I'm always the L, my nigga. The bitch always not gonna do better after me. Cause I
Damn.
know what I bring to the table. So shit.
We know what the Panthers
I'm
bring to the
God's
table.
choice.
You
So
crazy? You think
I'm
Bryce about to
God's
go
choice,
somewhere and
my
win a
guy.
Super Bowl, be in a
I'm
playoff game?
God's choice.
That nigga
I'm trying
wild,
to tell
dog.
y'all, Ronnie
My
visually
husband's
impaired,
a
man.
Raiders
Y'all
fan,
don't believe
and
him.
he when he found out we was benching Bryce, he was so mad. He was red faced. He said, "Man, that was a fucking guaranteed win for me." He said, "Bryce is
Mm.
fucking up my season now."
Yeah, I ain't care. Y'all see, we the homecoming game to everybody else around here. I told him. As long
I
as you
don't want to
had
hear no
Bryce,
excuse
Sorry,
when Andy
sorry,
get his
sorry,
out
Mr.
10 wins.
Kitty.
well, he can't do worse than 84 fucking yards,
That's the point.
Ronnie.
Yeah, that's the point.
I mean, damn.
You got an O line that's top 5. You got Deontay Johnson. Didn't he rank number 4 for getting open?
Yep.
No, he was ranked number
What does
one.
Bryce
Number
need?
one,
What
he's still
number
getting
one?
open. He's still
I'm just
getting
What?
open,
saying,
but
So
bro,
what
Bryce
does
it
gonna throw
Bryce
him
didn't
the ball.
need?
Bryce can't
translate.
get him the
What do
ball.
Bryce need then? What does
It
he
didn't
need?
translate. I ain't saying he didn't
Because
have what he
hey,
needed.
I guarantee you, Patrick Mahomes would love a top 5 O line and a receiver
It
that's
may
number
trans.
1 and getting open.
It probably more than
I
likely
guarantee you,
translate
Patrick
with
Mahomes
Patrick
would love
Mahomes.
to have that. So what does Bryce need?
I'm
He
not
need what you
saying
Ronnie?
that it wasn't
Ronnie said
Bryce,
he need a
bro.
translator. He need a
I'm
translator.
just saying whatever the coach is teaching them,
How to
bro.
read defense. He needs a translator.
Hey, it don't
Josh Allen
translate.
would love to have a top 5 O line
The
and a
language,
number
Exactly.
the
1
language that
receiver in
that Dave
separation. What
Canales is
what does
speaking,
Bryce need?
he needs to understand the language of the fucking coach, bro. Whatever the
Oh,
coach is
so
teaching, he needs to
Oh,
So,
so
understand it
now
so
you
the
so
and
now
lang-
he
then
don't
so so
understand
the so the
English.
execute it.
Canales fault that he's throwing
now
for
you
80,
admit it.
85 yards in the
It
game.
may be Bryce, bro. It could very well be Bryce.
Now
Everything
this nigga
y'all
don't know
saying could be
English.
right.
That's crazy.
But
All right.
when he goes to
Boy,
another
ain't no
coach,
hope for that boy there. Ain't no hope
when
for
he
that boy
goes
there.
to another coach, bro, or if he goes somewhere else and does better, whatever that coach was doing different than Canellis,
Does
it
better.
translated.
Does
He
In
better.
the word
understood it
in the
and could
words of
apply it on
in the
Sunday.
words of in the words of Elaine, better is relative. Relative. He can throw 100 yards and be better
I'm just
It's
than
saying, bro,
84.
like
That's a
I
not
mean
fact.
the
good enough,
bar the
man.
bar the bar is set very low, Ronnie.
Yeah, better is
Bryce
relative,
Young has
man.
been through two coaches. He's still jumping up in the air throwing the ball. You think he's gonna go to another one and somehow switch
Yeah,
the same way he been
you had
playing
a
his entire life? That's
Ronnie,
asinine, bro. That's
you had a
Ronnie,
asinine.
whole
I'm
let me
just
give you
saying
some
you got.
let me give you
Don't
some
you
quarterback
have to
words
get
that
position.
better? Don't you have to get better? What? Maybe that's part of his transition or
Oh, this is
his
football, bro.
maturation.
Some guys, some people got traits they just can't break. That's
That's what
just
you
that's
hoping,
it.
football.
Logic. That's what you
Ronnie,
hoping for. You hoping
Ronnie,
that they
Ain't no
you
don't
gotta
hope
work out like
about
that.
it. There ain't no
Ronnie,
hope about it, especially
you
in the
gotta
quarterback position. Especially the quarterback position. Some guys
Ronnie,
just
you gotta
can't break stuff, man.
yeah, you
You
right,
telling
Ronnie.
this dude, you telling this dude to fix his footwork, you telling this dude to put his arm placement and everything, to stand in the pocket and throw off, quit throwing off platform. Which when he done that in his
But he
entire
don't do
life.
that every time he throw the ball, Logic. You know that. You know he don't
He's
do that
throwing
every time.
off platform. He's not
Yeah,
setting
he
his feet.
is. He's doing that in different instances. That's not every goddamn time he throw the ball.
You ain't watching his
So
games
75%
that's
of
then.
the
not his
time.
You're not watching
mechanics
his
every
games
time.
then. You're
Yes,
not
I
75%
watching his
did
of
games
the
watch
then.
time.
every game, and he threw some. It was maybe one or two drives, bro, that he didn't do that. I'm not saying that he didn't do that a lot of portion of the game.
He does that. He does jumping
No,
up
he
and,
don't.
throwing off platform more so than he does standing there and actually throwing with his feet placed. We all
25
know this.
dropbacks. 25 dropbacks. He did not get pressured.
Hey,
And
man,
you telling me he don't his footwork ain't bad every dropback?
I didn't
No.
see that every drop back. I didn't see his footwork being bad every drop back. And
25 dropbacks. He did not have pressure. Why you got 84 yards?
It was
bruh,
29,
I'm
29
not
10
saying
out of 29
that
out
don't
of
have
29
nothing to do.
dropbacks, only four times
Look,
was he rushed.
the
Yep.
dropbacks don't have now they're related to the ball placement and where he's trying to position the ball for the receiver to catch it. But a lot of times when he drop backs and he's off, he get a completion off of it. Now it's not often, but it don't
A
amount to
three a
shit.
three
That's
a
the
three
thing.
yard completion.
It don't
3 yard
amount to
completion.
shit. That's what I just said. It don't amount to where the progress
Three
of the play
yards
needs to
per
be.
attempt, man. Come on, dude.
Ronnie, can I ask you a personal question? Have you ever been benched?
Have I ever been benched? Like in what scenario? Playing ball?
Yeah, whatever sport it was. You was the starter, but then you got
As
benched.
far as the coach saying you not playing, no, I've not experienced that before.
You know why that didn't happen to you, Ronnie?
But this is not a sociology course, bro.
Oh my
Not
God.
finna do this.
Hey,
I'm not
hey
finna do this
fellas,
with
I
you, bro.
appreciate y'all having me on
That's
here. I'm
why I'm
getting back
like,
You
to
have
the
a
man,
good
gym.
one,
yeah,
brother.
God
Yes,
let the
damn.
Lord.
man
Yes,
lead.
Lord.
Yeah,
Damn.
this not no
appreciate you.
damn sociology class, bro. You're not finna. No, I'm straight.
Ronnie, spell sociology.
Ah,
Stop playing.
shout out to Ronnie. CJ Hill said, I can't believe this nigga just reneged on the bet when the shit was
Man, don't do that,
recorded.
bro.
He's
No,
he
no.
only said if Bryce got hurt, the bet is off. Shout out to CJ Hill.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Ronnie might be visually impaired and hearing impaired. He got like this shit once said, but okay.
So we
Yeah,
placed the bet around Bryce. Is that what you're saying?
That, yes, sir. You got emotional.
that's
You
what you
placed the
did.
bet around Bryce.
That's
Yep.
what you
That's
did,
what you
cuz.
said, Ronnie. That's why everybody was looking at you like you was crazy.
You got to remember, I wasn't even on the live. I jumped on just to take the bet.
Yep.
I was listening.
Cause we
I
all came
thought the
back to
bet.
you,
I thought
Ronnie.
the
You
bet
keep
was
saying that
revolved
Bryce
around the 10
Bryce
wins.
only won 2 games, and how he gonna go from 2 to 10? He's like, we gonna win 10. Okay, all right, you out there.
We the damn team gonna win 10. I didn't.
But he's
I
the
ain't a
focal
reneging
point.
ass
That's
nigga
He's
either.
the
that's
Now,
focal
if
Ronnie.
point.
that
That's
He's
all right.
the
if
head.
Ronnie.
that's
The
Ronnie.
what
focal
Ronnie.
y'all
It's
want
point.
to
He's
fine.
say
the head.
happen, hey man,
Ronnie.
that's what
That's
y'all want to
fine. We're
say
gonna
happen.
keep the bet. We're gonna keep the bet how you want it. 10 wins. That's fine. 10 wins. That's cool. I'm
Which, if
gonna stay
Bryce
with it.
stays benched, it could work out in his favor now.
No, no, it ain't.
I know,
No,
right?
he said the team. If he could change it, I'm about to change it. He said 10 wins for the team. That's it. There ain't no more changing after that. The team gotta win
Oh,
10
10
wins. It
wins,
don't
10
matter what the
wins
quarterback.
down. That's
That's
what
it.
I've
If
been
we
That's
don't
on.
get 10 wins this year, I don't
at
want to hear.
at
All I want to hear is
12:50.
money sign Dub Q. That's all the
There
fuck
you
I
go.
want
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
hear.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I put mines in the chat because I don't know if you can. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, well,
Just send mine to Q, donate it to the channel.
I'm giving it all to Q at one time. I
oh,
don't even
how
do no
sweet.
breakup.
How sweet. We'll
Oh hell
distribute.
no! Send
We'll
me
make
my
sure
cash.
every
I want to screenshot it.
he want a screenshot it from you, Ronnie.
Papa said,
He
"Nah,
want a
send me
proof of
mine. I
Yeah.
funds.
don't need nobody else to get it."
Hey man, I'm not
Send
feeling
mine
too
personally.
encouraged anyway at this point. So
I, if you watch the
God.
games, I would understand that, Ronnie.
I do watch the games, Logic.
Then how can you sit here and say that about Bryce after you see his bad footwork, his bad eye placement, his bad throwing motions?
Because I don't look at players like they just disposable because they can't be because they didn't process this
If
information
they
at this
not good, they're
particular
not
stop.
good, Ronnie. They ain't got nothing to do with the coach
Yeah,
at
but
this
you
point
gotta
in time
call a
because he ain't
spade a
on the field.
spade, cuz.
He ain't on the field.
You got to stop that. Make sure y'all
Yeah,
like the
Ronnie.
video. Y'all watch it in here today.
You can't turn a streetwalker into a wife, brother. Ron. You got to
I ain't
stop
saying
being a
that, but
sucker.
shit, he ain't no goddamn streetwalker. That was a high priced streetwalker. If that's what you're trying to say.
But that's again,
All
that
that
should
shit
piss you
we
off,
Hey,
paid.
Ronnie. We
All that
gave up
shit
the
we
moon,
paid for
the
that
when
stars,
your
hoe.
and the moon, and this
when
mother
Tampa
can't win no dang games. We
All
give
that
up
money we
all this.
paid for that hoe, and you gonna talk about she a
We
streetwalker?
literally,
that's
we
Temple.
literally bombed our
Temple thirsty
franchise
ass.
and helped 2 other franchises for this one dude, and he can't win us no games. You should be sick just like us, Ronnie.
I'm sick, but I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of shit. If the coach is in a position to do what he's supposed to do, and the players at the level of play, and the foundation is straight, then we can expect it. But who the fuck has he been able to look at and say, okay, let me follow that example because they didn't won at this highest level. We don't have that. We had that with Thomas Davis. We had that with motherfucking Steve Smith.
What they
But
got to
all
do?
them
What
motherfuckers
they
out
got
the
to do
door.
with him playing the football on the field? They don't
Because
play
you
the
have to
quarterback
have a
position.
coach, you got to
They
have a
don't have a.
spine.
They don't play quarterback.
Team don't got a fucking spine. And we can't even fucking stop the run.
He's
And we
supposed to
want
be
to
a
look at
leader.
Bryce.
He's supposed to be a leader. Why does he
That
need
ain't
people
no
to come in
fucking
and call
second
on
gear.
him? He's supposed to be a leader.
You become a
You
leader
can't
by
sit
your
here
actions, bro.
and let a wide receiver. Why you think Steve Smith is wrong about everything he been saying so far? He was a wide receiver. He don't know what a good goddamn quarterback looked like if it came and slapped him in the face. Cause he
Well,
was one of the main
I'm
ones
not saying
talking
he
about
can't show.
Bryce.
I'm talking about as far as winning culture. I'm talking about he's a part of a team. That's why motherfuckers, when you get a Super Bowl ring, your motherfucking stock of value go up on the contract. Because you got leadership where you've been in the locker room with guys that know how to do it. Who the fuck Bryce got to look at in the locker room and say, you know what? That's the guy I need to be,
Lord.
Okay, the same as CJ Stroud. Who the fuck he got to look at in the damn locker room? I'll
his
wait.
fucking coach. His fucking coach.
His coach played a couple of years in the league, but make no mistake about it. God damn it, he ain't no Hall of Famer.
None,
So he
not
didn't go to. He
whatsoever.
didn't.
Stop
He
that
wasn't
shit.
on the. He wasn't on
And
the
his coach
what?
is his coach was a linebacker. So what that mean?
Right. I ain't
Linebacker
saying
coach.
the same position. I'm talking about the franchise he was a part of. Didn't he go to the Patriots? When he on the Patriots?
No,
He was with the
No, this nigga was
Texans.
in
he's
Houston his
with the
whole fucking
Texans.
career.
See, I don't know shit about him.
And
I
they
can't
ain't
talk about
win
him.
shit.
Sorry.
They've been
They ain't win
terrible his
nothing.
whole
They were
career.
terrible.
I
That's what
don't
we
know.
trying to tell
D'Amico
you.
Ryans, the best he all ever had was Brian Cushings and Andre
Brian
Johnson
Cushing.
beside
That's
him.
right. That's it.
He ain't
Yep.
That's all he
well.
had.
That's all he
It's
had.
only been 1 year, man. Like y'all I'm
He
talking
didn't
about.
even get to play
It's
with
only been one
JJ.
No,
year.
no. The Texans were horrible in 2022. They were
No, I'm talking
terrible.
about C.J. Stroud.
Oh,
Y'all
that's what
using
we
him
trying
as
to
an
tell you.
example.
A rookie, because you keep using
Same
that
thing,
rookie
cuz.
crap all the time, came into a team that was terrible and changed their franchise. They went from being a laughing stock to one of the favorites in the
They
AFC.
had decent defense though. Come on, bro. They
What are
had
you
decent
talking?
defense.
I can't with
I,
this dude.
I'm
The
not.
I can't
Texans
with this
did
dude.
have decent defense last year, bro.
I
That's
can't
what
with
they
this
was
dude.
talking about.
Last year, yeah, but the year before that, they were terrible. The entire team was trash.
Thank you, Red Swan. Red Swan said, I'm laughing my ass off. It was just 3 weeks ago. Ronnie was singing Canales' praise to all y'all. Now all of a sudden, Canales can't coach because he won't fix Bryce little ass.
I didn't
Red?
say that.
That's a
I
fact,
didn't
third
say that.
cuz. Somebody need
In
to
I
a
tell his
said
nutshell,
crazy
that's
what
ass.
what you're saying. In
I
a
said
nutshell.
is not translating. That's what I said. That's what I said.
So he
Whatever
can't fix it.
Canales is trying to show Bryce
Bryce Young
on
can't
Sunday, it
translate.
don't
Bryce Young
translate
can't
to the field.
translate to the NFL. The
I'm not
XFL is
saying it.
waiting on him. He need to go join uh what was his name? PJ Walker. He need to go join PJ Walker right now.
I
Mhm.
even thought PJ Walker was decent.
He better than Bryce.
He
And he an
better than
XFL
Bryce.
guy.
I
And he's an
thought,
Not
hey,
XFL
necessarily.
guy. He need to go over there and join the XFL and they can battle up who's gonna be the MVP of that league. Bye. Get your ass out of
Not,
this damn league.
oh my
hey, I
goodness.
don't. I'm not against it. Logic.
Well, there you go. Then you can go over there and you can make a decision
But
if you
hey, he
still
might
like him
win
after the
over
fact.
there. I don't know. He might win over there.
You're gonna waste our goddamn money and our dang picks, putting us in freaking purgatory for 5 and 6 years
Okay,
off
so
of his
what's up with
sorry
EJ
ass.
Averro
Putting our
throwing six
culture
to
in
eight
civil
goddamn
war.
yards with
Yes,
no
off his
stopping the
sorry
run?
ass. First overall
Mhm.
pick, and you can't win no dang games. Can't push the ball down the field. Can't read defense. Can't see over the line. Horrible footwork. Arm placement. Y'all your goddamn mind. He need his ass whooped.
We
Well, the
finally gonna
coaches
have a
we had here,
quarterback that can
they
take it
shit.
under center.
What's up with the coaches? We get 2 years with a quarterback. Ain't no other team in the NFL and bench they number one pick
Yes, they have. They got
two
rid of him.
years,
They moved off of him. They're
18
not
games
But
wasting
in. We
time.
Ronnie,
bench this
he
They're
motherfucker,
played
man.
not wasting time.
historically bad,
18
cuz.
games in.
18 games in, he played historically bad.
Historically bad. Them other teams you talking about, they didn't play as bad as Bryce. That's why they didn't bench him.
Didn't
He
we do
is
it with
terrible.
Clausen?
Yeah, we
Jimmy
had to bench
Clausen,
him.
terrible.
He
He
wasn't the
got
number
benched
one
too.
pick. But hey, bro, hey, he's lost. He's done. He's chop meat. So
I'm glad you
this
know
y'all
it.
telling he ain't shit can be done for this boy. He just done. So
I'm
I
glad
guess
you know it.
I don't know it. I'm just staying with y'all. Say y'all know.
But well, has what we said not translated on the damn field?
With us, it has.
You know what, Ronnie? I ain't even going there with you no more today.
With us, it hasn't. I don't know what it's gonna look like
It
with somebody
hasn't.
else.
So we told you the boy couldn't see across the field. The boy threw an interception, two interceptions in the first game. Turn around, threw one last game. He jumping off his tippy toe because he can't see.
I'm
Then you're
seeing all
looking
that shit
around.
too.
But that's
I'm seeing
Canales'
all
fault
that
though,
shit you
right?
see.
That's
Oh
Canales
my
though, right?
God.
No, it's not. That has a lot to do with him and his decision making. True enough. But I don't know if he goes somewhere else, is he gonna have this?
Ronnie, he's not gonna fix his footwork now if he hasn't fixed it at this point.
Thank
They
you,
had
Logic.
multiple people come out of the draft, first round picks, and they got in there and told him, "Hey, you hold the ball a little too low. We need to fix that. Your drop back ain't quick enough. You need to speed it up, or your stance is too wide." They've tried to work on everybody. You think he got an exception to that? No, they worked on Bryce too. It ain't get no better. So therefore, there is a problem. So it don't matter what team he goes to. That's the only way he knows how to play football. He's been undersized his entire life, so he's used that to try to
But
help him
those are
get by.
measurables he can't change. You telling me until now he hadn't
There
figured
you
out how
go.
to? You telling me he hadn't figured out how to work around those measurables? That what you telling me?
That's what he
He
did. That's what he did
tried. He
while he was
couldn't do
everywhere
it.
else. He could do it when he was in because he could manipulate those things. He went to a prestigious high school. And he had all kind of top 10 guys that's in the nation all around him. Every year he was in high school. They are a private school. They put people out into the top colleges every single year. He got carried in high school. He went to the most dominant college in college at the time to Alabama. He got 5-star guys all the way around him. He got carried then. He get to the NFL and you go to a team that was already struggling and they asked him to do a job that he can't do. He got
Yeah, because
exposed
in the
to
NFL, you're not going to have an all-star roster.
no. They expect you to be able to elevate the people that's there. And eventually they get people around you. But when you're that historically bad, there is no hope. They hope that you got some type of skill set that transitions. And unfortunately, because he is in this league, they are exposing him for the things that he got away with in those other leagues, those other levels, the levels that are beneath the NFL. He got away with having bad footwork. He got away with having dirty eyes. He got away with doing jump passes. You can't do that in this league. And no matter what team he goes to, that's not going to change. Because that's just the way he plays. Andy Reid
You'd
can't
have
save
to
him.
you'd have to combine San Francisco and Kansas City's O line for him to be any type of successful, and he'd still have to back up 20 yards in the pocket to see the field.
It's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's so many things that's wrong with him. And I know one reason it got worse is because he had such a bad first year. And what we was afraid it was going to happen did happen. He's shell shocked. The speed, the reaction time, all of it's off. He looks like a shell of himself.
What you expect though? Like I expect him to look like this. Like shit.
What I
At some
expected
point,
Bryce to do is to be able to elevate this team. And since they spent all this money and got these picks, that he would be able to look better because he had a coach that they said they felt like it could help him and help him get in a QB friendly system to make it more better for him and make it safe. The second game was a prime example. You're not gonna get no easier than that. That is the perfect scheme to throw when you ain't trying to put a lot on your quarterback. You want quick, simple reads, and he bombed at it. All they ran all that whole game was screen passes and short intermediate routes. They got the ball out of
And they
Bryce's
gave
hands
us 3
quickly.
turnovers.
And they gave us 3 turnovers, and he still didn't have 85 yards in the entire game. That's terrible. There's no excuse for that. That game plan was so simplistic. They didn't want to put a lot on his shoulders, and he still couldn't do it. Ain't no excuse of it. It's just it is what it is. He couldn't see the field. He missed throws. His timing was off. He's got to go. And ain't no coach on any other team gonna be able to fix that. You asking him to do something he's never had to do, which is change what has got him by. It's just it is what it is. Face the facts. He is
hey
who
man,
he is.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Logic, that I didn't see any of the shit you talking about. But to assume that he gonna look like that somewhere else at the last stop, I'm not gonna do it. You can do it all day.
I will.
And
I sure
you
will. I'll continue to
yeah,
do so.
keep doing
Yes,
it.
I'll
Hey,
continue to do so. And
I
when you
looked
can
at
tell me
Steve
I'm
Smith. I
wrong,
was like,
when you can
man,
tell me I'm wrong, then I'll continue. I'll
hey
let you know. I
man,
said you wrote what you right, but I'm gonna continue to tell you that.
I remember how they looked when another player that we said was some bullshit, or we couldn't figure him out, or we couldn't unlock him. He goes somewhere else and
Every
shit
dude you
on
can
us.
talk about that went for the Carolina Panthers at some point in time, somebody saw it here that he had some type of talent. That's the difference. As
Hey
bad as we
man,
didn't like Baker Mayfield, we knew he had some talent. As bad as we
and
didn't
we
like
see
Sam
what
Darnold, we knew he had some talent. So
we
when they
didn't
go
think
somewhere
Sam
else, it
Darnold.
don't surprise us if
We
they have success.
assumed he had some talent, but Matt Rule was not the coach for him.
We seen
I
him
fucking
in
knew that.
games. We seen him in games look like, well, dang, there goes Sam.
No, we saw the arm strength, motherfucker. We didn't
We
see
saw
him
the
do shit.
you go back and
We
look
ain't
at that
see
Dallas
shit,
Cowboy
bro.
game.
We saw the
Go back
arm
and look at
strength,
that
bro.
Dallas Cowboy game, and you tell me you ain't seen
Man,
no
bro.
talent in him.
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking about before he came to us, nigga. I ain't talking about why he
They
was
had
here.
he had games with the Jets too. Now he had more worse. He
Man,
had
bro,
more
I
bad
ain't see
games.
shit.
He
I
had more
saw him
bad
seeing
games than
ghosts.
good. He had
I
more bad
saw him
games than
seeing
good.
ghosts.
But he's always had the physical trait. He just mentally
He
and
had the arm strength. Exactly.
yes, the physical trait. Bryce don't got that.
Well, it ain't just about physical traits. Come on now. You
This
want
is
to
a
just
physical
rely this.
sport.
See, you
This
just
is a
looking.
physical sport. I don't care how smart you are.
All
If you
right,
can't
bro.
physically get the ball to a person, that brain don't do shit for you. But you can sit on the bench with that.
All right.
You need to go be a coach if you got
I
such a
already
great
told you
brain.
what I'm not saying what you saying is incorrect
You
about
need
what
to
you
go
saw
be a
on
coach. Bryce
Sunday,
need to go be a coach
but
if
to
he's that
assume
smart.
he gonna look like that
If he
somewhere else,
knows X's and O's
you
like
think
that, he
it.
need to go be a coach.
You would see it. Hey,
Go
he
be a
might
coach.
just be one at some point. He might
Yeah,
just be
put a
one.
headset on because you can't do it on the field. So go be a coach. Help somebody else. Tell
Hey
somebody
man,
where the ball's supposed to be.
I know what losing look like to Bryce because he been doing it since he got to us, but I don't know what winning look like.
You're
So
not
hey,
going to see that. Unfortunately, your last time seeing
hey
Bryce
man,
being successful in the game was
we'll
in
see,
Alabama. We ain't
we
going to
will
see.
see,
We
we
ain't
will
going to
see.
see. We're not going to see a thing.
Hey
Bryce is
man,
done. Bryce
At
is
you
least
done.
had.
Baker had enough dog in him to lead the locker room.
Dang right. Ain't nobody
Hey
listening to
man,
Bryce.
I don't care how much dog you got in you. If you don't translate on Sunday, your dog gonna look like a fucking poodle. So you can say all day he could lead the locker room, but if his play ain't leading what the fuck he talking about, it don't matter, kitty.
Wait,
So
wait, 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 wait,
shit.
wait. No. Because you ain't got to listen. Everybody ain't the physical guy to come in there and just, hey, rah, 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 rah. Everybody ain't the rah, rah guy. Some people do lead
But
by
we know
example by
that's
their
not
play.
him. So we know
But
that's
he
not what he's
okay.
gonna do.
But there's people
But
that
you
do
gotta play
that
on
know how to
Sunday.
play. There's people
Your
that know how to
play
play, and
has to
their
translate
play
on
speaks for
Sunday.
them. Their play
You can
speaks for
talk
them.
all that shit about rah rah this and rah rah that, but as soon as you lose on Sunday, your motherfucking leadership go out
No,
the
no, no,
motherfucking
no, no,
window.
no. Because that's one. If you are a leader, it don't
Man,
just go
look,
for one game. You
losing
do
as
know that,
bad
right?
as he did,
You do
losing the
know that,
fan
right?
base, losing on the field, losing the fan base, you can't keep winning like you can't
Bryce Young
keep
is
winning
not a
in the
leader.
locker room.
Period. That's what you need to understand. Whether it's rah rah or the quiet guy or on field, he is not a leader. He's the guy that gets carried, and that's been his entire career in football from high school up.
Man.
Now, when you can tell me I'm wrong, I'll shut my mouth. But until then,
Hey,
you're gonna
bro,
keep hearing me.
I don't have a leg to stand on right
I
now.
know you don't. So
So,
I
but
need you to
you ain't gonna.
understand what
I'm
you're
not gonna
saying.
just agree with you. Hell no, I ain't that
So you
type of
don't
guy.
disagree, but even though you know I'm right, you're gonna
I
disagree.
haven't. I've told you that what you're saying, Bryce performance was on the field is true. All that other shit, I don't know what the fuck you getting that from. I don't agree with that. All that he can't do this, he can't do
He
that,
can't.
that.
He
All right,
can't.
bro, that's
He
you.
can't. Prove me. Show me that he can. Show me when he done it.
Hey man, you know what he was before he got to this league. So shit.
That's the reason why I didn't want him. That's Ronnie. That's the reason
I'm
why I
gonna
didn't
show
want him,
y'all
Ronnie.
something. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all notice something that's mildly predictable. The first three passes we had were, I mean, the first three plays we had were run plays. What did they do? They put us in the pistol and they ran the ball with Bryce Young. Then when they were ready to pass the ball, they put us in shotgun. We're going right back to watch this right here. They put it in shotgun. Whenever now, see how predictable this is right here. You can tell Bryce Young is going to pass this ball in this instance. In this instance, bada boom. It's a predictable. Let me tell you something, Logic, and I'm glad you're here. If the defense know you got no chance of running, doesn't that give them a leg up? Well, what does that do for a defense, knowing that you're gonna pass in a certain situation?
You just simplified it for them. Now they can attack you and not have to worry about anything. They can send people at you and not have to worry. That's the reason why I was telling Ronnie the last time. They put 8 people in the box and tell you, we know you can't pass down the field, so we're just going to take your runaway and force you to try to pass it. So that's going to lead to sacks. That's going to lead to interceptions. You just made it. This is going to be a cakewalk for us today. This is the easiest assignment we can possibly have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we said last week they's gonna load the box on him.
And that's exactly what happened. I told you, man, listen, at the end of the day, we don't just be talking to be talking. This is an educational channel. When you come in here,
Perfect
get a pen
spot.
and pad.
I listen and say my opinions, but at the
Oh, great.
same
I'm glad
time,
you. I'm not saying you can't have your opinion. I'm glad you got one.
I'm
I
just
don't want
not gonna
everybody to be
assume that
a yes
like if
man in
you
here.
you right because you got this goddamn voice that make you want to feel like you right. Hell fucking not.
Okay.
when you can tell me I'm wrong, I will shut my big ass mouth. But until then, you
Man,
gonna hear me. I done told you
I'm
that.
not keeping up with what you right or wrong about, Logic. I'm
I
not
know you
doing
not,
that
because
with
you
you.
still because if you was, you wouldn't be
You
saying some
want
of the
me?
stupid shit you say.
No, we ain't gonna do that, Logic. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Because if
You
you
know.
was, you wouldn't say some of the stuff you say. You right? Because if you were keeping
No,
track, you
I
wouldn't say
believe
that.
what I believe. If I'm proven wrong, you tell me I'm wrong.
That's what we've been doing the entire time. You're
No, you
clueless.
haven't.
Yes, I have.
Because,
You're
hey
clueless.
man,
You
you've
just
been
said you
telling
didn't
me
even watch college football, but why you got so much of an opinion on it?
because my guy, college football, like you say, college football in the NFL is totally different.
Absolutely.
Like, so it doesn't matter if I know the player before he gets to the goddamn league. When he gets to the league, it's about what he do when he get here. Just like with Bryce Young, I could have followed him. I didn't
Ronnie,
follow
that's a
him in
lie
college.
because all your speculation was going off of what he did at Bama. All you
I'm
ever talked
saying
about was
once
him
you
being a
turn the page, once you
Heisman
get to the
Trophy winner.
NFL, it's not about that anymore. It's about what you doing here. So what you did at Bama, it helps you to an extent as far as your abilities and what you accomplished when you was there, what points you hit. But
If we go off that, there's no point in anybody guessing. You just go off and say, hey, who won the big awards this year? Let's just grab them. That ain't how it worked, Ronnie. If everybody
okay,
just went off
so
those personal accolades, that's all you would do in the draft. Nobody would even guess who won the Heisman, who won the Bolitnikoff, who
those
won all
guys
these.
usually so when has a Heisman never gone in the first round? A Heisman winner.
Mac, the nigga at the Rams.
Who?
Goddamn.
Stafford.
Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett. Yep, he
When the
won the
fuck was
Heisman
that?
and the national. The George, see, that's what I'm talking about, Ronnie.
Two-time
I'm
national
asking a
champion
The
question, my guy,
two-time
with
because
national
I've
Georgia.
never
champion
known
quarterback
that
from the
not to
Georgia
happen.
Bulldogs, Stetson Bennett.
Nigga don't even
Where
know.
did he
He
go
don't
in the
even know.
second round?
You don't even know.
Back to back national champions, bro. Stetson
He
Bennett.
had
Where
Come
did
on,
been
he
man.
go in the draft?
2021, 22. That's your national champion. No, 22, 23.
No,
Heisman winner?
21, 22.
21,
Heisman
22.
winner?
20, okay, 21, 22.
Yeah,
See,
he
the
won.
nigga
He
won the
won the whole
Heisman
thing. He
and
won the
and
whole
he won
thing.
the
Stetson
championship.
Bennett is a two-time national champion for the Georgia Bulldogs.
And where did he go in the draft that year he went?
Fifth, sixth round.
Yeah.
I learned something new
Did he
every
get?
day.
Yeah, he
You
went.
didn't know
I
that?
get what they did. He get drafted? Did Stetson even get
Yeah,
drafted? Did he get drafted?
he's on the Rams right now. He got drafted, picked up late. But that's what we're trying to tell you, Ronnie. Stetson Bennett had everything that Bryce had at Alabama. He had at Georgia, and he's the same type of quarterback, same height, same build up, same everything. And you saw him through 5 interceptions in preseason because he couldn't see. He couldn't
But
see.
Ronnie, you hold that Heisman in too high of a regard, Ronnie. It's not all that.
It's a popularity contest.
Stetson Bennett was drafted the fourth round, the pick 128.
There you go. Now
National
what you gotta say
championship
about
winner.
that, Ron?
I hold national championship winning quarterback higher than the Heisman.
Hey man,
Two-time national championship winning
Yeah,
this
yeah,
man,
yeah,
quarterback.
this
yeah.
man ain't been in the league 5, 6 years now. So hey,
Who had
until I
What?
see, it, bro. Until I
What are
see
you
that,
talking about?
talking
Stetson
about
Bennett
Bryce
just got
Young.
in the league last year.
No, I'm talking about Bryce Young.
Bryce
Since
Young
that's who
just
y'all
got in the league
comparing,
last.
since y'all
What they got to
comparing
do?
Stetson Bennett to Bryce Young.
They're the same quarterback. They both can't
Yeah,
read defenses and they terrible. Arm
and
strength ain't
Stetson
there.
Bennett, and he beat Bryce Young's ass.
Yeah, that was the guy that in the championship he got beat down by. That was the quarterback on the other side, Ronnie.
Mhm. That's who stopped him from winning his
Yeah,
championship.
hey, I agree, JP. Stetson do got a better arm than Bryce though. That is for sure, and he more athletic.
Shout out to that super chat from JP. He said bars logic when you was going in a couple of minutes
Yes,
ago.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stetson Bennett
I
changed
got the
Bryce Young.
film. I got the all 22 up right now.
Yeah, watch that.
And
Watch that. Watch close
now
now.
watch this right here. We're going back 10 seconds. And I want to show you the play. I was just going down the drives. But this is the play that Bryce Young held on the ball so goddamn long. I'm going to pause it when it get to the offensive line just to show you. It ain't the offensive line. It's
No,
this
I didn't say that.
motherfucker.
I agree. Q. He got his parts are working tremendously better than they were last year.
Now you
Yep.
see, you see, he could have thrown the ball, but then he decided to take a fucking sack. If he
Well,
ain't
I
the
believe he was. I
dumbest,
believe he was looking downfield. I don't even think he saw that player coming in. They
you a
sacked him.
damn fool, is what you
I
is.
don't think he saw that player. I think he was
No,
so
go
focused on throwing the ball
Yeah, he
downfield,
did. He
bro.
looked right at him.
if
No,
you
Yeah,
go
Ronnie, he
by
back
that
and
looked
look at
right
time
at
that
he
him.
was. By
play,
that time
he was
he
trying
wasn't
to
trying to
throw it
throw
to
the
Chuba.
ball anymore.
Watch,
Q.
watch 30. Watch Chuba Hubbard. He was trying to see if Chuba would skirt out the side there, and he tossed it over those linebackers as us coming to him. Watch Chuba Hubbard.
See, he looking downfield. He missed that one. He missed that one. He's looking
Now, right here,
downfield. He's
by the book, get the
pointing.
ball out your hand.
You supposed to get the
He
ball out, man.
pointing. He
You supposed to get
trying
the
to
ball out.
deliver the ball downfield,
You
man.
but
That's
you
what
run
y'all
into the
missing.
sideline. You run into the sideline. So either you make that throw or you throw that thing out. You don't take a sack.
Bro, he
Stupid.
is
That was
trying
just
to
No,
dumb
get the
look where they
decision
ball
are.
down the
No,
field.
look where they are on the football field.
He's looking
Look at they are on the
downfield
football
the
field.
whole
Either,
time.
matter of fact, when he rolls out, he could have just tucked it and got a
He's
couple
looking
yards
down.
too.
Look, he pointing to somebody. He communicating with
He did it
somebody
late.
down the
He did
field,
it
man.
too late. You can't do that. Look where he got hit.
by the
Okay,
boom. He should
then
have
that
stepped up.
explains why he got sacked because
Look
he
where they
wasn't
at.
focused
Look where
on
they
the
are on the
player
football field.
that
They were in
Throw it.
field
Get
goal
rid
range at
of
the
it.
time. He knocked them out of field goal range. Your
He
he
quarterback.
should have
regressed
ran out
because
of
last year he
bounds.
would have threw it out.
The
He
only
should have
thing
ran out of
he
bounds.
should have ran or he should have threw the ball away.
Ronnie,
Exactly,
this
I
ball,
agree.
I'm
But
gonna stop it where when
he's
this ball
trying to
should
make a
have been out
play,
of
bro.
his hand. I'm gonna
He's
stop
trying to
it
make a play, bro. I
right
don't get
there.
it.
At this moment, this ball should have been whoever he communicating and looking for. He should have been there, had eye contact with him, and had this shit out of his fucking hand by now. But instead, look at how long it takes him from here on there.
He
Now watch
trying to
this.
make a play, Q. Like I don't understand everybody being
But you
so.
don't take a sack.
That's true. I agree with that. But
You
that
can
he's
make
trying
try
to
and make
make a
whatever
play.
play you want, but don't take a sack.
He's trying to make a play, Q.
Then he a dummy.
That's the problem, Ronnie. He's supposed to know better. Ronnie, he's supposed to know
He's trying to
situational
make a
football.
play,
Yeah,
man.
He's
all
supposed to
that
know better,
football
Ronnie.
knowledge from Alabama is supposed to kick in some way, ain't it?
But
He's
last year
trying to
he would
make
have
a
threw
play.
that ball out.
You can say all day what he should have did and how, but
Oh
he the
my
only
god.
person on the field. Like that's the person on the field making the play. He trying to
But
make a
Ronnie,
play, bro.
and this is the thing, Ronnie. He'll go do it again. See, he's supposed to learn
Yeah,
from that.
because
But he'll go do
that's
it
in
again.
him. He don't mind taking sacks.
Oh
Y'all
my!
been he taking 60. Yeah, he done took 60 the year before. And y'all talking about
Wow! You know
yeah.
what, Ronnie? I said I wasn't gonna talk to you no more. You just fucked me up. You just fucked me up. I said I wouldn't
Motherfucker
talk to you
took
no more.
60 sacks and y'all
You
chilling
just
about this
fucked me
man
up.
taking he done
I ain't gonna
already
be
took
talking to you.
70 goddamn sacks and
That
what
is
two
one thing.
seasons?
That motherfucker does have baby flexible bones.
Fuck shit. Probably like shit. This one more than I done already took. Let me try to make a play.
Every time he gonna make a pass, it's in the shotgun. Just look at this shit right here. Look at
And
this.
see,
Predictable.
I know I've been like Canales this, Canales that, but I question Canales play calling too. You know, I ain't gonna just put it
Now,
on Canales though. I ain't gonna do that.
now, Ronnie, do
Hey
you ever
man,
think that
yeah,
Canales can't open up the playbook because of the
Bryce.
deficiencies of Bryce
Yeah,
Young?
the charge, a lot of that shit is Bryce. Yeah, he can't even evaluate the whole team as a result of Bryce and his play. So I
So why don't
understand
you
that.
care
Go.
about him going on down the road? Go on down the
Look at
road and
that. Did
let us
y'all see that
live.
bonehead play he just
Let us
did?
be great.
Cause
Do
I
you
had to
have a
give, I
blood
had to give
relation
up.
to Bryce?
I had to give up two nuts and an ankle to get this motherfucker. And you just want me
But
to goddamn.
you just gonna
Look
be
at this
nutless,
go.
bro. You just
Go.
gonna be nutless. I mean,
Go. Where you
you
at?
just gave
Where you
up.
at?
Fuck.
This
Yo,
nigga
holla at me.
put a fucking quick out right in the dirt to Miles Sanders. He put it in the fucking dirt. Look at this.
And then like a lot of the coverage, like, we supposed to be running two tight end
The
sets. Like,
nigga right there. Shout out to JP. He said shout out to us for black for schooling Ronnie.
hey man, I'm not a damn hey bro, I learn every day. I listen too. I'm not a motherfucker on
The
here acting like I
subconscious
know
is getting
everything.
it, JP, but the consciousness is not getting it.
I'm I'm not gonna just be like, yeah, you right, man. I'm just a dumbass. Hell nah. I don't operate like that, man.
You
I hear
do
you.
stand on your square.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And when
too
I'm
bad.
wrong, I'm wrong. I couldn't do nothing but take the L this past 2 Sundays.
I mean, you
But
ain't no
hey,
choice. It should have looked that bad.
hey man, I don't disagree. Q, it did look bad. I was hard for me to watch that Chargers game. That was to me, that game was worse than the goddamn New Orleans game.
TJ Hill said you definitely a dumbass.
Yeah, you definitely a dumbass. I'm
God.
gonna say you definitely a dumbass.
Oh, I know EJ Evero, we went 6 to 8 drives without stopping a score. So shit, I ain't finna just put it on Bryce.
I ain't even about to argue with that defense
Yeah, yeah,
shit,
yeah,
man. I'm not even going there.
yeah. I was getting ready to say something, but I ain't.
Hmm.
Hey man,
I ain't.
I've seen
So
teams with less on defense stop the run now. Come on now.
yeah, yeah.
With less
Know
on
Now,
y'all
my
defense.
I know
husband
y'all
did
wanna
tell
put it on.
me,
No, y'all
my
wanna put
husband
it
did
on
tell
who we
me,
got rid of and all this shit, but nah, I don't. It's
my
Hey,
about
husband
hey,
being
yeah,
a
Kitty.
Raiders
mentality
Hey,
and
Kitty.
fan.
talent.
What your husband say?
Kitty, what's the temperature? What's the temperature in your house this week?
Oh, it's very excited on my side, but like I said, he's red faced because he thought he had a guaranteed win. He said Bryce was fucking up his season now, so he hates him. But
Ooh.
we having a party Sunday. So the thing is he was telling me laying here last night watching TV, and he loves watching you guys because he don't have a channel like this for his team to watch. But he was like, if your coach pays attention to the film, he said the Raiders have no run game. He said their run game is weak.
Hmm.
But see,
This shit
now
is wild.
without Derek Brown, you see what I'm saying? Our run defense is weak.
You know
Yeah,
something go? You know
Our
it's
run
something about
defense
about
been
the
weak
about the
before
plays
this.
I put on the screen go. Everything was three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out.
Q,
You
you
can't.
had nine. You had you were not. You were what? 0 for 9. You were 0 for 9.
Lord have
Somebody on
mercy.
defense or
Incomplete
on
third
offense?
down.
On
No,
offense.
On
incomplete
offense.
third down.
On defense
Over for
too.
9. We did not
On
complete now
defense too.
third down, Ronnie. Now
You
We
can't
was
third
expect
we
your
was
down,
0 for
Ronnie.
defense
9
to.
on
You
defense
can't
too.
expect the defense to bail you out like that. You
Ronnie,
can't have no
We was 0
sustained
for
drive on
9.
offense.
Ronnie.
Shaheed
Check out.
scored on the first drive of the game for the
Lord have
Saints.
Ronnie,
mercy.
check
Johnson
this out. This is
scored.
an NFL game right here, Ronnie. This is an NFL game. You have about 20 scripted plays that you run probably before the first
Let's
half
talk
of this.
about the
That's
let's
that's
talk
only like
about the Saints
that's
game.
maybe 20
Talk about
plays,
the
Ronnie.
Saints
Now
game
you
on
went
defense.
but you got to put it in perspective, Ronnie. Hold tight now. Maybe 20 scripted plays. Maybe. Then you go 0 for 9 on third down. That means 9 times you went out there in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. 9 times. So you
They
generated no
score,
offense for
score,
them for them to
score,
score.
score, score. 9 times on our ass too. Shit.
But look at that's what I keep telling you all the time. You hear me say complimentary football, right? So what if I'm going out there now, what am I doing to the defense?
What happened to
I'm not
special
helping them.
teams? What happened to special teams against the Saints? So y'all want to bring up all this other shit. What happened to the Saints special teams
You
with the
nit you
Saints
you you
and the
nitpick
defense?
you really nitpicking now. You're really nitpicking now. You're really
I'm just
nitpicking now.
saying, you stating yours, I'm stating mine. Go. I'm looking for the defense to show up. Defense ain't
So
showed
you
up
want to
yet to the goddamn second game, and after that we
so
benched Bryce.
a
So what the
gutted
fuck?
defense because you done said now you have said this right. We took defensive parts and gave it to the offense, right?
Well, you still
So
got you got
who's supposed
players on the
who's
team, bro.
supposed to
I
carry
don't want
the
to hear
team?
that
Who's
shit,
supposed
go.
to carry the team? Who's supposed to
I
carry
don't
the
want to
team
hear
this
that,
year?
go.
The offense
Everybody
supposed to
get
carry
rid of
the team this
players
year, right?
every year. We get rid of
Okay,
players every year. Come on now, go. Teams get
come on, Ronnie.
rid of players every year.
We got footage of Bryce Young today. A fan told us, man, hey man, keep your head up.
Yeah, the joke's on us, but the joke really
go
gonna be
watch,
us on
go
us.
watch Antonio Pierce Monday on his presser when he found out that Bryce got benched. Watch his face. He says he
Look
has
at
to go
it.
back to the drawing board.
Lord have
Well,
mercy.
that's a
Kitty, look at
challenge for
this. You
him.
notice something about Bryce right here? This supposed to be practice. He ain't even got his pads on.
Cause
He's signing the
he done
damn
checked out.
ball. Q,
Looking like
take the
my
fucking helmet off.
17-year-old walking into school.
Right, Q. I guess he
You
can't
ain't no
sign a ball
dog.
without taking his pads off first.
God. Well, you know you got to be bad when them boys just say, "Fuck it, don't even worry about putting your pads on this motherfucker, man." Come on, man.
Look, I
Come
got a
on with the
heart just like
Odell.
everybody else. They need to go on and trade him before Sunday. Bring Plummer up from the practice squad as the backup, because you
See,
know
that what they
somebody gonna
want.
pan
That
that
what they
camera
hoping
on
for.
him
That what
at
they
Mm-hmm.
that
hoping
game.
for. They want to get
You
Plum
right,
out
kitty.
there.
Yeah, they're gonna put it on him on Sunday.
Yeah, that
They gonna
camera's
do it
gonna
then.
be on
Yep.
him at some
Be right
point,
in his
and it's
face.
gonna be horrible for his self-esteem.
See, y'all
No.
think he taking
See,
it like
y'all ain't getting it.
so personal.
Y'all ain't getting it. Y'all ain't getting that video. Y'all ain't getting that video. Somebody need to kick that dude ass for wasting that ball that he signed. That's what y'all was wasting that damn football.
Hey man,
So Chase
Yeah, hey,
Daniels them is putting
tell him
out a
go,
proposed
tell him go. That ain't a
trade.
regular ball.
Huh?
That's a signature ball there.
How would
Yeah,
y'all
somebody
feel
need to
about
kick his
us?
ass for wasting that ball, man.
So check this out, y'all. Check this out. Check this out. The Rams get Bryce Young. The Dolphins get Matthew Stafford, and then the Panthers get a second round and a third round pick from both teams. A second and a third for Bryce Young.
Well, dang.
That's a damn
Damn,
good. That's a
Hold on,
damn
that's
good
a
hold on.
good
package.
deal.
Let me look at that again. What the heck?
We
So you
winning.
get a
We
second
winning,
round
but
from the
that ain't
Dolphins, and you get a third round from the Rams. So a three-team trade.
that ain't gonna happen, man.
I
That's
wish.
what they on live TV talking about need to happen.
That's a waste of money,
Dang.
Star. That's some Disney shit, man.
Yeah,
That ain't
Sending
that'd be.
Stafford to Miami, then the Rams get Bryce Young, and then we get picks.
Dog, I'd take that in a heartbeat, boy.
yeah,
You
we winning.
goddamn right. Well,
I'll
make
take
sure
it
y'all
too.
do nothing else. Y'all like this video today. It's 86 of y'all, 89 of y'all in here today. Look down right now if you have it and like the video. Do us that favor.
Hit
I
that
haven't
like
been
button,
on
baby.
everybody today, but hit that like button. We need 100 likes on this video.
Yeah, we winning.
Whew. Talk about one for the day. A day for the ages, man. JP said the Rams would be stupid to involve themselves in that trade.
You damn right.
Of course.
I told y'all I'm gonna get me a shirt made with Bryce's picture on it. It says, "Don't let this happen to you."
Ah.
Duh.
So why
Dang.
y'all mad? Y'all should be ecstatic. This is what everybody wanted. They was like, we want to get this motherfucker out of here and this, that, and the third. So
We ain't
you should
mad,
be
buddy. You
ecstatic.
mad.
I'm
You
not
mad.
You
mad,
sound
go.
hurt.
I'm not mad, go. I said week one is evaluation for me. That's what I've been saying from the jump. I didn't say
Only
I
thing
wanted to
I'm mad
play.
about is Andy going out here and winning some games and fucking up our number one pick.
Hey man,
So check this out, go. Chase Daniels, former NFL player, says the season is over with the Rams with no offensive weapons. The Rams, all their receivers has gone down. Just in case y'all don't know it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he said the consensus around the league is that Stafford is still a top 8 quarterback after this and only do $4 million roster bonus. Why not sell high? Rams get the ability to start over. If the Dolphins think that they are good, why not trade for them? And he said, I would really like to see Matthew Stafford slinging to Tyreek and Waddle. Ooh, that would be crazy. Rams would need a bigger return than that, though, somebody said.
Mhm.
Because getting Bryce Young, that ain't getting you shit.
That ain't shit.
And you giving up a pick, a third round pick. Man,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Hey,
What's the boy name?
send Adam Thielen with him.
Yeah, McVay probably will retire, just like Sean Payton did. He probably get the
There
hell
you
out of Dodge.
Look at somebody say right here. So we giving up Stafford and a pick for Young? What did you smoke before you came up with this?
right?
go.
I love Twitter, man. These boys be on Twitter talking cash shit.
Man, it sucks. I can't get on Twitter. I got banned for life.
Damn, what you
Ah,
do?
No, it wasn't me. It was my account got hacked and I've appealed it like 3 or 4 times and it's somebody went in there and changed like the backup email and everything like that. So I can't even go and get the backup codes that I need to get re-logged in and everything like that. It was a big old mess. So I just quit trying.
Oh, okay, Kitty. I thought you were showing Kitty on Twitter. I was about to say that's the only way you can get banned for
No,
life around here.
I got banned for life, man. I don't know what they did when they hacked it, but it did. It banned me for life. And my son was like, well, just create a new account. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that
God.
because I had people in my private messaging, like Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead, where I had met him and hung out with him. So I could talk to those people through private message. And I was like, I don't want to lose that. So that's why I was
Mm,
trying to appeal to keep that account.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
I hear you, Kitty.
Yep.
Got it going
I'm
on,
gonna tell
driver.
you, we gotta understand. And Ronnie, you gotta get over what we gave for him. Like we gotta punt this ball, bro. We gotta
Nah,
punt
man.
it.
Hey, a business person never forgets what you gave up to get something.
I be damn. We do it all the time. We do it all the time.
Yes,
We do it
sir.
all the time, bro. We take the L all the time. I be damn. Don't even come with that. We do it all the time.
Did y'all see that
Ah,
video on Facebook? Not to change the subject, but where CJ Stroud after the game was trying to give a little pep talk to Caleb Williams after the loss, and the look on his face when Stroud is talking to him is just totally disrespectful.
Lord have mercy. That was cause Caleb Williams CJ Stroud was like, yo, bro, come here. I'm trying to talk to you. You had to tell him.
Hmm.
Caleb Williams was very disrespectful because it came off like he
Yeah.
knew he didn't want to hear what he had to say.
you
And
didn't
he
know
was
Uh-huh.
telling
nothing since
him,
you didn't know
Stroud
nothing
was
since I
literally
told you.
Stroud was
That's
literally
it. How you
telling
doing?
him, bro, you got to slide more and not take some of them
That
hits
man
that you
don't want to
taking.
hear shit. That man
But
say, I
as a
know what the
man
fuck
that
I'm
just
doing.
went through a full year in the NFL and he
Man,
won Offensive Player of the Year, you
you
should at
can't
least
tell
listen
me
to what the
shit,
man trying to
motherfucker.
tell you.
Yeah, he
That's
told
the
him, he said,
problem.
you're 80% there, and it's only the second game of the season. You're 80% there. Quit being a diva, dude.
Yep, that's him.
See,
That's who he been.
that's
He
the
painted his
problem.
fingernails. Kitty, what you think? He ain't no diva. That man is divalicious.
I see that. Mhm. I got it going on, drama.
He tell
What's
me
a
shit.
divalicious?
You said it,
Boy,
go.
you ignorant, boy. You ignorant.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
Man,
you
those,
see what my
man,
man said right here? Mel Kiper is going in on about the Panthers and Bryce Young. This the same cat told us Jimmy Clausen was the most NFL ready. So that's one of the ones where I'm saying, hey, man, fuck what the national narrative has to say
see,
about some of
look,
these
look,
guys,
look.
man.
Now you going, now you roguing, now you roguing.
There you go with that shit there. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: we can go ahead, we can start getting last words in this motherfucker. As much as I enjoyed you today, Ronnie, boy, you stressed me out. But
Hey
we're gonna
man,
get
y'all was
Kitty
waiting
last
for me.
words first. We're gonna get Kitty first. We're gonna get Kitty.
Okay.
I know how I
Y'all
do
like the
with you.
video? Subscribe to the channel. It's the best podcast out there for Panthers. And join our Discord. It's everyday entertainment over there on that Discord, y'all. I am not lying. Y'all keep me out the psych office, and I love you, fellas.
Ah, love you too, Kitty.
No
Uh,
doubt.
Pop, talk to me.
Uh, what can I say? Go Andy Dalton. Keep pounding.
Oh my God. Ronnie, I know
Yes,
you got a
sir.
lot to say. Go ahead and get it off your chest.
Well, man, I'm glad I came. Got my ass kicked. I know that was what I've been waiting on. So I took my lashes like Kunta. I know, like Toby. Toby. I was Toby today. Took my ass.
God damn.
I was Toby today, but I'm glad I made it through. I can go pick some more cotton. Go pick some more motherfucking cotton. So
We still looking for Javon.
That you ain't gonna find him. He gone. So it is what it is with Javon. That motherfucker
hey
gone.
man.
Nah,
Shout out to him.
he was on another podcast the other night, I can't remember which one it was, but I was hollering at him in the comments. I was like, "Why you ghosting us in the Discord?"
That damn Ron, not Ron and Javon, he gonna be ghosting you until he figures something out. He ain't smart enough to figure out some shit right now. So yeah,
You gotta have your chamber. You gotta have your chamber ready. And you come on this motherfucker. Hey.
yeah, you got damn right. Uh, Logic, talk to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Hey, man, once again, another great show. Appreciate everybody coming in, showing love. Again, hit them sister channels, man. Everybody come in. Buddy Outlaw, Panthers Germany, Carolina Logic 84, Station 88. Y'all come in, show that love. Comment, like, subscribe. Hey, this is an educational channel. We gonna learn one way or another, man.
Gonna learn today, huh?
You go every single time, Ronnie. I'm gonna be on your ass every single time you hit that link. Yes, you better be
Every
ready.
time.
Hey, I
Every
expect to learn,
single
man.
time.
I expect to learn,
Oh
Logic.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I don't hold no grudges, man.
Okay, well, you make sure you keep your pen and pad ready, cause I'm yeah. All right,
Yeah,
this your boy Logic. All right, I'm out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kendall the Goat, talk to me.
Hey, King JP, you won the jersey giveaway, the Miles Sanders, the jersey giveaway. I got to get your information. Either way, I won't be back home till Friday either anyway to put it in the mail. So I get it for you between now and then. But good job, and that's because he won it because, like I said, him and Kitty is one of the most active people in the Discord there, and she declined because she said she didn't want it for Miles Sanders. And
Oh,
JP,
I told my husband about that yesterday, Goat. He said, "Man, I got somebody I know that's a Philly fan." He said, "I could have sold it." I
yeah,
was like,
Oh
"That." I was like, "That's
wow.
all right. That's all right." I was like, "I just sent it on down the line."
Yeah,
yeah, she's sitting on down the line. She's sitting on down the
you
line.
could have made
And
$20 off of that.
JP was the
That's
winner
about
of
all
that
you
Yeah.
earned.
contest.
$20.
But
$20.
I doubt it
it
worth
is
that.
JSA certified hang up jersey. So um, you got it, JP. Like I said, I'll get your information. Other than that, y'all, we'll be around there. We'll get it done later. We'll be
Yeah,
greater later.
I said,
yeah.
"I got my autographed jersey hanging beside my TV, #1 autographed."
Oh, that's the best place to have it, where good memories happen at.
Yeah.
Well, if you haven't already, look at the bottom of this video and like the video, subscribe to the channel. I put the link in the chat just now uh for Carolina Logic show. I thought I did. God damn it! I thought I put Logic shit up in there. I put the stream y'all link in there. It's time to get the fuck up out of
You sound stressed, Q.
here. Fucking with
Ronnie,
that
do that
damn
to you.
Ronnie. Ronnie will
Oh
stress
man,
your
don't
ass
do
out.
that, man. Hey
Uh,
Ronnie
man,
will stress. He'll stress your ass out, dog.
I'm good company, man. I'm good company.
You are good company, Ronnie, but you a crazy motherfucker.
Like a 2-year-old toddler.
Nah,
Damn, I giving him more sense than a
I ain't eating
toddler.
baby food now, kid. Don't do that to me. You gotta say I'm eating baby food.
No, I'm just
Huh?
saying you stress us out like a 2-year-old.
Yeah. There you go. Carolina Logic's channel is in the chat now. So to anybody who comes up here before or after the show, if you happen to see it, let's run him up to 100, man. It's the race to 100 for him. Let's get him to it. Show him that love, please. If you haven't already, subscribe to his channel.
Appreciate that,
It's
man.
your boys. Yes, sir. We're gonna get you up there. We're gonna get you up there. Let's run him up. Run him up. But otherwise, the thought of the day is fuck the national narrative. I'm tired of arguing with everybody about the national narrative. There's a lot that leaves us with a distaste in our mouth for the way that they're viewing this Bryce Young debacle, is what I'm gonna start calling it. Hopefully on Sunday you get a chance to see Andy Dalton come out here and be every bit of competent that I know he will be.
You better,
So that will be able
better.
to you see Bryce Lover, you see. But anyway,
I'm just saying.
he'll
I'm
learn
just saying.
Sunday the difference in the two quarterbacks.
All right, all right.
It's your boy Q. Fuck with you, man. Fuck with me.